And we are live.
Hi.
Okay, there we go. I was wondering if that actually went through. Everyone
Hi,
was silent.
I'm Larry.
Don't like Rowden.
Not Gary.
So you don't like
I'm
Rowden?
an alcoholic.
Yeah, we met Gary at one point. How did
Yeah.
that go?
Yeah, Gary's an asshole.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah, he can stay away from me. Thanks.
It's like Gary's that dude from high school no one likes.
Oh, that's me.
I feel like that was me in all of drama.
So how is everyone?
Cooling
Hey,
down.
thanks for asking.
Good, good. We've got the kittens.
Are the kittens in the room with you?
The kittens are passed out in a kitty puddle on their blanket.
Okay, I guess that means, I get we can't make you, go get them. We cannot disturb the sleeping cats.
Half the people saw it. You were late.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
demand pictures then.
I demand pictures.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
Wait, we saw them though. Like, actually,
doesn't matter.
Yeah, but no one
Our
took a picture
eyeballs
for-
cannot screenshot this.
Maybe yours can't.
Yeah, I'm not. I wasn't there. I was taking care of some work stuff, so I didn't get to see the kittens.
He was doing the bam bam, thank you, ma'am.
No, I was doing work.
Oh, that too, I guess.
I shall appease the DM.
Did you tell Steve to get the cats?
She's got the picture. She's laying on the couch, keeping an eye on them.
So yeah, it's been a week.
Are you sure? It feels like it's only been a couple days.
I mean, it's been 7.
It's because I've been working a lot.
Yep, same here.
I don't know. I feel like it's been like months.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because your world's on fire, Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally. Sorry, at a moment.
to be fair, it's also at the point to where we really haven't we haven't had a lot of episodes recently.
Well, it's that time of the year.
Yeah.
I mean,
One of the many reasons to hate summer.
People
Raining.
need to socialize.
That's a lie.
I like water.
I'm a hermit, and I say that.
I'm reincarnated from a mermaid. I need my beach days.
See, that's what that's what D&D here is for on Tuesday nights, is that interaction with humans.
Wait,
Totally.
you're human? Shit, I chose the wrong class for this.
Yeah, unfortunately in this world we only have human.
Fuck, I thought you all were squids.
Well, thanks for
Sometimes.
giving it away, Groudon.
I know,
Oh,
right?
fuck,
Jesus.
sorry. I mean, hi. Hello, my baby. I don't know.
Hello, fellow humans. So
Salutations.
not a lot happened last week. It was a nice, relaxing episode as everyone traveled down south to the island resort on the island of Tortuga. 3 birds in a trench coat. Everyone, after being given a brief rundown of some very basic rules, was let loose upon the island. Everyone went their own ways, did their own thing, just began to relax after a very long leg of adventuring.
Pickles made bank.
Tickles made a ton of money and got banned from the casino.
Yes, I mean, boo. I wanted to make more money.
Because much like her husband, she doesn't know how to lose. Keo made a friend. Certain shark man that was at a
Yeah, you said they were Hulai?
Carl is what they're called. That's the
I'm
race.
sorry. If you don't make love to that shark, I'm going to be very upset with you.
Who are they again? Hakarl?
The Carl.
Coral.
Coral. That kills people. Oh, wrong coral.
And Callistra found an egg while scuba diving.
Oh, thank God.
First glances by a couple of the group members believe it to be a coral dragon egg. So the egg is small for a dragon at this point in time. Only it's a little bit smaller than a baseball, and it looks like an iridescent pearl. But as we pick up today, a couple of you were on your way to the board shack to see if they could to get the lowdown of what Kyo is doing and check out this shark man that she seems infatuated with.
Rose is being drug into Bimmies.
Yep, Rose was drug into the Bimington Beach Emporium by Taka.
Thankfully by his sister. Not the Billy.
Yep.
How many fucking family members does he have?
Too many.
Man.
Too
Let's-
Yes,
many.
the answer is yes.
Let's put it this way. The
He's a
Bimington
halfling, right?
the Bimingtons are like Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy. There's
Oh,
at
my
least
God.
one.
The same thing.
There's one in every city.
There's one in every town.
I have to know, is there a Brock that loves them all or some shit?
Probably.
That's you.
Probably, but you haven't really.
Me? I don't love. Well, yeah, okay, you're right. I do love bummies. I love this shit that he has.
Oh my God.
So as we pick up today is right where we left off with Kaldros, Fira, and Ashton making their way towards this little hastily put together shack with a bunch of strange looking boards leaning against it.
I think this is where she said that she got the board from. Yeah, you're muted.
Caldros is gonna walk up to a board and kind of grab it with one hand, turn around. So, how does this work?
Oh God, a newbie.
The shark man like pokes his head outside of the shack. Oh, lay it inside down in the ocean. You paddle out there until you catch a wave, and then you stand on it. You try not to fall off. As he kind of as he kind of points out, and you can see Kyo, paddling up into a wave, and then she turns the board, jumping up on her feet, and just starts like expertly riding it.
Oh, you
Like
get on
that.
it as the wave happens. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That actually clears up some questions I had. So do we just rent them?
No, you just grab them.
Okay.
Not a lot of stuff here you have to pay for. It's kind of what went into when you bought your tickets here.
But I mean, I really have no need to keep it. There's really no water where I am except a lake. But
No, I mean,
it's fine.
you bring them back. It's just you take them to use them, and then when you're done, you give them back to me.
That sounds fine. Quick question: is there a lazy river around here?
I'm sorry, what?
It's called a lazy river. You know, where you like sit and relax and float in it while it just goes around safely, like down a river. It's not really a river. It's
Never
called
heard
Lazy
of
River.
anything like that.
Well, that's unfortunate.
All we have is the ocean.
Well, I'm gonna give it a shot. See what happens. Be extremely interesting. I can't take my hat, so I'll need someone to hold my hat.
Hand it here. We have a hat check-in.
Oh, okay, thank you.
He kind of takes it and kind of looks at it. Like, awfully big hat. And puts into the shack.
I have a lot of skin to cover. Are you gonna come, Caldross and Fira too?
Caldross is still looking over the board. Yeah, try it.
Farrah stands there. She's like, I believe I will watch you two. The water and I, at times do not agree with one another.
Do you not know how to swim?
I know how to swim fine.
You don't like the water, do you?
Inside Jack.
Let's just say we have our disagreements.
Does Caldross know about this?
Maybe. Give me a history roll.
All right. +1. 10.
Oh, God.
You don't know anything about this.
You're gonna have to tell me more about that later.
No, I don't.
Why?
It's a personal matter.
Did you have a bad experience in the water one time? Now you're wary. It's okay to be afraid.
Ash, leave her alone.
Nobody
Let's just
said
go try.
I'm afraid, dear. We just have our disagreements.
Hey,
Caldross is starting to push Ash towards the ocean, and he's gonna lean,
I'm
lean back
confused.
as
I'm
he does it and
confused.
go, "No, really. Could you please tell me later?"
We'll see.
Go off.
okay, let's give it a shot. Let's go surfing.
Right. What do you need?
I need...
Performance rolls, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's not what Keo did.
Yeah,
Keo-
but Keo's proficient.
Yeah,
so.
Keo's actually experienced in it. For you
Okay.
first timers out there.
I need. What's my performance? Let me take a look here. Oh, it's fairly decent. So okay. Okay. That is no, that's persuasion. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. And what did you get,
Yeah.
Caldross?
And
10. So, Ash, you take to this naturally. Like, you sort of mimic the movements that you were watching Keo do, and they seem to pay off for you. You don't really seem to have much trouble. Every now and then there's like a little bit of a wiggle, but you're able to correct yourself. Caldross, on the other hand, seems to be fine paddling out to the wave. That is an adorable cat, by the way. And then, but when you get to the part to where you need to transition from sitting to standing, you constantly just keep falling off that board and you're just wiping out all the time.
You know, this makes sense for a Caldross.
does
Cal, you just need to find your center of balance.
montage of wipes.
Think of it like a fighting stance. You just gotta find the right balance with your feet.
All right, he'll try a fighting stance.
Okay, go ahead and give me another. Go ahead and give me a dexterity roll this time, then.
Dexterity save or dexterity just dexterity?
Just dexterity.
Because there's a huge difference.
So did Ashton just use like a command maneuver on Caldross?
I do have a charm effect.
she just championed his ass with Battlemaster feats.
I want you to learn how to surf.
13.
13.
Better.
She tells you to get into a battle stance, and just instinctively you hop up onto the board and you lower your legs a bit and you bring your arm up like you're holding your shield. You've got the sword, like the sword pointed like this, and it seems to work. It looks
Oh my
awkward. It looks
It's just very
awkward
stiff.
as all hell, and it is stiff.
So I'm not doing any of this. I'm just
Straight line, but you don't fall over.
Wow.
See, there you go.
No, that is wrong. It is awkward. Do not fight the water. Move with the water.
Become the water.
Don't mess him up, Keo. He was getting it.
He can do better.
All right, I will try to now combine Ash's teachings with Kyo's teachings.
Oh no.
You need to be stiff and loose at the same time.
Oh, you must be like water. You put water in teapot, it becomes the teapot.
Yeah, that's where I was going for.
All right, give me one more dex check.
Unless you're a cat. Cats
This,
are liquids.
I'll let you make it with advantage too, since you're being
All right, well, the first roll was way better. That's going to be a 17 total.
All right, so you get out to the waves this time, jump up, and you get into your stance, and you just like begin to loosen up a bit. Still looking a little strange, holding your arm up like you've got a shield, but you're beginning to sway and move with the wave itself.
Allow my hips to actually move.
Yeah. It's like the
It's gonna be
hips are
fun.
moving, the upper body still is a little stiff.
Now, I have a very important question. Can I put on my character sheet proficient at surfing?
No,
Oh, God, no.
Oh,
no.
No.
I think at this point in time it would be surfing.
You're
Willing to put that
proficient in not
proficiency down?
face planting.
yes.
Baby steps. Baby steps. Ash
So
will do that for a little bit. And then
Yeah,
she'll
I was
stop.
gonna say,
She's probably tired. 'cause it's
how
like,
how
oh, it's a
long
lot
is how long are the surfers staying out there for?
Yeah, probably like maybe half an hour or so, because that's a lot of new muscle work she's not used to constantly balancing. So she's like, all right, that was fun. I'm done. Get my
Yeah,
half
we'll
back.
probably be out there for a couple hours.
Okay.
I'm having fun imagining that even though Calros has kind of learned how to stay on the board, he still doesn't know how to stop.
So he's going
So
down and he just
he's letting it run into the sand, and he's either running off or like teetering off at the end when it slows down too much.
okay. Give me a wisdom roll.
Oh God.
That was the
Wisdom
last
is
we
our
heard-
favorite
That was
stat,
the last
guys.
we heard of Keldros.
Aside from
Three.
Q, do any of us do great?
Try as you might. Try as you might. You're out there
No.
for about like an hour or so. You just can't get the stopping down.
He's trapped.
You guys remember in Mighty Ducks the kid who couldn't stop on skates?
Yep.
That guy.
Yep. It's like you've gotten more proficient of riding out there, getting on the wave, riding the wave, but there's just no brakes on the Calderos train. You just go up into the beach every time.
Like the kid on rollerblades that doesn't realize there's a little stopper on the front.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
keep going.
Or they press too hard on the stopper and wind up
Faceplant.
just eating it.
And large
Been there
fart.
before.
That's why I went into the grass.
So
So if you
So-
biffed it, you biffed it into the grass.
Yep.
That's so great.
Cal would probably get tired of this after about 30 to 45 minutes. And like, I had my fun.
He misty steps away.
Proud of himself that he's acquired a new skill.
That's totally me in real life. Once I learn something new, I'm like, I'm gonna do this for like an hour or two. I'm like, okay, I'm bored now.
Okay, bored now.
Next.
I can't hear board now without thinking about Eva Willow.
Right?
Sorry.
Who got turned inside out now?
Like, I've watched too many anime where that's a trope.
Right.
I mean, you know, we can go elfin lead if you want to, but I think that would be the best inside out trope.
We're good.
Jimmy remembers.
Pepper
yeah,
Farm
dude.
remembers.
Oh yeah,
So-
if you want trauma, yeah, elfin lead.
Keo, you're gonna stay out there for a couple hours.
Yeah, so she'll probably come back in like 45 minutes or so after Keldros.
Okay. So while that surf fiasco is going on, Callister, did you walk into the Bimington Emporium as well?
Not if I have a choice about it.
Smart move.
I don't know. I don't know if Callister's ever had the Bimington experience.
What if there been a Bimingtons in the city I was from?
You did say they're like Officer Jenny's. They are everywhere, so she would actually know about Bimmies.
You
The answer
were
is yes.
you were from what originally? Was it Port Passing?
The greatest hive of scum and villainy?
Godfrey's Crossing. Then.
Yeah, Godfrey's Crossing.
Yeah, there's a Bimingtons there
Then I know better.
How the hell do we miss that?
because you set part of Godfrey's
Yeah.
Crossing on fire.
Fire.
We weren't there very long before we had
Yeah.
to
Though-
leave.
Don't tell
Though-
Callister that half of the story. Ever.
Though it's a bit strange because the Bimingtons in Godfrey's Crossing is more like a sports bar than an actual
Shock me.
like an actual depot.
Like
It's
cousin's like, I can't sell shit.
It's like a Dave and Buster's.
Oh my God.
I would actually be interested in going there.
That one might
Yeah.
actually be interesting if it's like a Dave and Buster's. Just
No, because
so-
it's all the normal
Bimington-
Bimmy stuff, but food
Bimington
and drink
games of
instead.
chance and booze.
No, no, no,
Booze
no.
and arcade?
Where-
All
where-
right.
No,
Where do you think you
take
collect
the
the-
tickets in
Yeah.
for?
Where do you think you get all the fun coins from?
Oh, no.
Oh my God! So we go to redeem the fun coin.
Yeah, so it kind of strikes you as odd that this is more of like a shopping depot than food establishment.
Given the fact that I was law enforcement there, I assume I know better of the warnings, though, that come from that kind of place.
They normally don't touch anything that has magic with a question mark written on it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'm going to eyeball it from outside and be like, no,
Okay.
no.
Though Taka and Rose did walk in.
No, Taka rose in holding Rose's hand and drug her in. And
Yeah.
She chose to not resist. That's how
was
that
her
went down.
First and last mistake.
So you walk in and it's
Have you seen Taka's ass?
kind of like still got that haphazard thrown together look that most of the other Bimington establishments that you've been in, but a lot less fire and smoke. You can see when you look up at the ceiling, you can see that there's like smoke billowing out from the top, but it's more of a effect than, you know, somebody actually set the roof on fire.
Yeah, it's more illusory than like actual like, oh shit, it's a typical Bimmies.
Mm-hmm. And that little halfling woman is still standing on the counter, kind of on one foot now, just like testing her balance. She's like, she sees you walk in, she kind of just like rights herself on both feet. More people. Hi.
Hello. Are you bored?
Insanely so, yes. I'm not sure how my brother does this.
I would think it's a large amount of insanity mixed with a healthy dose of our casting boost.
I think it's more the head injuries that he sustained over time. But
Oh, that explains a lot.
we Bimingtons are kind of born with thick skulls, so what doesn't kill you, I guess.
Makes you stranger.
We're resistant to concussion, so I can say that.
That like on his stat block.
Any bludgeoning to the head is it has resistance.
He has bludgeoning resistance like 10.
So I take it from the look on your face, you're already familiar with the establishments.
Yes.
I can see that look of worry, but do not worry. This is not like the other ones. Nothing will blow you up. All of the quote unquote magic stuff is behind that black curtain. But much like my brother likes to have it, we're not allowed to test any of that. So it could be magical, couldn't be. I can summon a god. I don't know. All I know is I've seen some rather strange things coming from sailors and the sea and things that wash up on the ocean at night.
Really, it's not giving me any confidence going behind the curtain.
Pay no attention to the person behind it.
Rose is literally just following Taka's lead. She came in here.
Oh, she kind of just stands there and looks at you like, well, lead the way. I've never been in one of these before.
Oh, dear Lord. All right. So she's gonna make me do it. So she'll take her behind the black curtain.
And she walks in. She's like, ooh, these are strange.
Actually, is there anything that would catch Rose's eye in particular?
Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Oh, that's a high one. +7. That is a 25.
25. Tucked away back in the far corner of this room, you see this strange looking book. Maybe about the size of a pocketbook. Though the cover itself seems to be moving a bit. Almost as if like there's liquid trapped like right underneath the leather bindings.
Oh yeah, that would totally catch her eye. And is there any text on the actual book itself?
No, it's just this strange water-like substance just constantly moving and shimmering underneath just that thin binding.
She, against her better judgment, because opening unknown books that obviously are magical tend to be bad, she's gonna open the book.
Okay. And when you open the book, you see a single page. Very fine parchment. Fresh. Almost as if it was freshly cut and put into this. And across the page, the words "Hello, Rose" appear. How are you?
Riddle's diary.
What the hell, Tom Riddle?
I know.
It's like I don't have a basilisk fang.
Sucks to be you.
Do I feel like my mental faculties are being tested or pressed upon?
You don't really feel like anything like really trying to like pry into your mind at the moment.
Alrighty. She's like, Albite, it's rude to not introduce yourself, especially if you know one's name.
I guess you're right. I am a book. I don't really have a name.
It's a sentient book?
It is a sentient book.
The fuck, bro?
Fight for Ash. Do it. Do it.
Oh no, the smut.
But it's only a single page. It's like it's not like a full book. It's just you open it up and there's a single page of parchment.
That's upsetting. We need to give it more pages.
How long have you existed?
What is the year now?
I have to look at my calendar.
HB Fox, what year is it?
I gave all of you the calendar. You should know this.
I don't
Did
have
you?
that memorized.
I thought I wrote it down what the current year was. I wrote down what my birthday is and year for my birthday.
Well then, add your 100-something years.
Yeah, so it's like what? So it's. Oh, that's right. Remember,
It's
I have to
1585.
Okay, I was like, I have to minus 36 because I got aged, or however many years I got aged. Yeah, she'll tell the book it's 1536.
1536. My time is time does pass when you're bored as hell. I do not know how long I've been wherever I am now, but I was created in 972.
Heavens.
No, not in the heavens.
Oh, it's. Well, you're a book. You would know about rhetorical statements, probably. What's your purpose?
Ah. Now see, that's a wonderful thing. I have no purpose.
Typical Bimmy object.
Did you say Bimmy?
Yes.
No, I'm not a Bimmy object. I have no purpose as in I'm fluid in my motives. I fit whatever my owner needs. Sometimes I'm a friendly ear, other times I'm a wonderful advice column. Other times I provide very helpful information as to the forthcomings of the world.
So you can scry.
I can do more than scry.
Well, that's intriguing. Do tell.
When certain conditions are met, let's just say I have the ability to perceive the truest of answers.
That could be very helpful.
There are even times that I can even, dare I say, change outcomes. But we're getting into some less than good actions in that one.
Oh, darling, I'm way less than good.
Most people are.
Well, I'm not blatantly evil. I mean, don't cast judgment. It's just, you know.
Oh, I'm a book. I don't judge. I am a
And judge
tool.
book by its
Judge a
cover.
book by its cover.
I am but a tool to be used at whatever whims my owner wishes to use me as.
Better judgment. I think I'm going to keep you.
I like that.
Can I give you information for safekeeping?
Oh, but of course. That is how I grow.
Now, here's something I would like to know. Should I leave you somewhere?
What do you mean?
Would you be able to procure the knowledge of what's around you? Let's say I were to leave you in a bank and someone happens to know the combination of the safe and they say it out loud. Is that something you'd be able to know?
You don't need to leave me anywhere. You would just need to write that question down on this page.
She turns to Taka and she's like, I'm buying this.
Oh, good book.
Yes. How does Taka perceive the book?
She wasn't even near you. She was off staring at something else, and she's still staring at it.
What's she staring at?
There is a hellhound skull.
No! Get it away!
God, Rose is actually, she would think of Beauregard if she saw it was a hellhound skull because I mean, you know.
Can you leave that dog alone? It needs to be put. For fuck's sake.
Actually, would Rose recognize it as a hellhound skull?
Oh yeah, it's very hard to, you know, mistake a hellhound skull for any sort of other canine.
She would instinctually pet the head and just softly say, Beauregard.
And as you say that, the eyes just light up and the skull begins to rattle.
What in
And
the nine hell?
you see a very mischievous grin appear on Taka's face as flesh begins to cover the skull.
She's gonna look at Rose. Gonna look at Taka, and she's like, "Is this your doing?"
I'm not the one who summoned it.
I didn't know that was actually the same hellhound I knew from years ago.
And as you say that, the skull kind of just leaps off of the countertop and fully forms into fully fleshed out hellhound.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It Rose. Oh my God! It's has to be a fucking animal. So she's just gonna lean in front of it, and she's just gonna pet it and just scritch it behind the ear, and she's just gonna ask it in Infernal, "Are you really Beauregard?"
And it gives you an affirmative bark.
Well, I guess I have to keep you too. I mean, it's only right. I do apologize.
Talk is I don't know if this was his skull, but they can travel where others have fallen, so here he is.
Rose is gonna come out with just this huge ass pile and bags of shit where she's just like, well, no regrets.
I mean, she pretty much has that as a tramp stamp. So it's like
No regrets.
no regrets. She's just like,
I like yogurts.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, she's gonna stop at the 2 items. You know, bad things come in 3s, and she's in a bimmies. So it's like,
Little do you know, walking to a Bimmies counts as 1.
Did I see Rose and Taka go in?
Yes, you did.
yeah, like she literally dragged Rose into the bimmies.
Then Callistra's going to be outside the entire time, waiting to see what happens.
Okay.
It's like wow, they're getting things. There's the experience for you.
I was like, well, I guess I'll be responsible for this one. And she kind of like runs her hand across the hellhound's head. Dear, you're not going to be able to walk out like that. We're in a civilization. And not put your people face on. And as she says that, like the hellish features and the flames looking off of its fur kind of die down as it forms into the just large mastiff.
Oh my god.
Do they not like hellhounds where they're at in the resort?
Does anybody like hellhounds
Yeah,
outside of hell?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
Have you seen the picture of a hellhound? It's kind of terrifying.
No, I haven't. No, I don't think I
Have you
actually
seen
have.
the pets at my house?
It's
Yeah.
like, it's like, yeah, like literally like the scary ass big dogs that guard, like, you know, Ashton's mansion. Those are hellhounds. The ones that Rose ran up to and like huggled and nuzzled face with.
I thought those were displacer beasts.
No, she
No,
has,
that's a litter of displacer beasts that we have.
yeah.
Oh,
And the flaming skeleton horses that we had that we flew. Yeah.
the nightmares.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, pretty much Ashton's castle is Hogwarts.
I mean, pretty much.
It's like all this shit in the forbidden chapter of the Tome of Beasts are hanging out at her place. You know, hellhounds, thestrals, all sorts of shit.
Mind flayers.
My flares,
Fallen
yeah, my
angels.
flares. Jesus
oh, they're pretty. I like them.
Christ. Yeah, so she'll walk out with Taka. Well, she will not walk out. She has to pay for goods. She doesn't want to get sent to the debtor's island.
Like, oh,
for ne'er-do-wells.
I didn't know you had a dog.
Oh, darling, no, it was in the back.
I had a dog in the back?
Sort of.
Well, I don't really have a license to sell animals, so you can just have that.
Okay.
Look, I need a special license for everything I sell here. And animals aren't really ones that I come by. Oh, live ones anyway.
And then, you know, she'll like just pet Beauregard and see that you get to come home with us.
He's kind of like just standing there panting, looking around. Eyes kind of like going all over the place.
Yep, that was Beauregard. But I did find this. And she'll hand her like the book.
Oh, this is pretty.
Yes, it is.
I can let it go for 10 gold.
That's fine.
Now, do you have a Bimmies Fun card?
Actually, no, I don't have a Mistone card because the only Bimmy item that Rose has was given to her by Tickles. Which is
Hold
the
on one moment, and she goes by and she like brings it out and gives you 2 stamps, one for the book and one for the dog. Like, if you get 10, you get something free out of that. And she kind of points to like the air chamber.
Do you give stamps for Bimmy gifts?
Bimmy gifts?
Yes. A friend of mine gave me a Bimmy item some time ago. I don't know.
that would have to be given by whoever's running that bimming establishment. I'm only allowed to give stamps for things that I sell.
You're going to get rid of the freaking cannon?
No, she wants a stamp for it.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, you're getting rid of it for stamps?
No,
Wow,
this
you're a tramp stamp.
She's trying to play the Starbucks system. Like
Oh, okay.
like you walk into a Starbucks with a Starbucks and be like, oh, I forgot to get a card. It's like, can you stamp my card?
Rose is trying to collect all the things for the free thing.
Exactly.
Yep.
Come on now.
I would love to pull out of the most dangerous box in existence.
Yeah. So she'll gladly give her the 10 gold and take that off my doobly doos. And 10 gold pour her. And she thanks her. And I didn't like what. And Rose is gonna ask her. Pray tell, what is your name?
Oh, I'm Jenny. I think that's what I called her.
Yes.
Jenny Bimington.
With a Y or an IE?
Both.
Because you're a Bimington, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, thank you very much. It was a pleasure doing business with you. If you get anything from your brother specifically to put in inventory, I hope it doesn't explode.
Well, there's this one thing that he sent that I don't want to look at.
Oh God, really?
And she kind of points over to like this strange looking spyglass.
This is just a spyglass?
He says you see colors. That can mean a lot of things.
Is this
Kaleidoscope?
a freaking kaleidoscope
Yeah.
that Tickles
Yeah.
tried out?
Like
Oh,
this-
no.
is there like
Oh,
an
no.
is there an
Oh,
open
no.
window? Is there an open window?
Not really. It's a Bimington establishment. Do you think there's any like
Yeah.
airflow in here?
Do you mind if I try it?
Yes, but she pulls out like a form and slaps it on the table. You're gonna need to sign this. This is just saying that the island resort isn't responsible for any explosions, loss of body parts, eternal polymorph souls being trapped, the common stuff that may happen here.
Common stuff.
You know what? Like she's gonna look. She's gonna sign it.
Okay. And as you sign it, you see the paper actually sort of flash for a moment. And then you realize that this contract, that like this waiver that you signed, is actually like an infernal pact.
Yeah, when it flashes, she looks over at Taka and she's like, "One of your kind's doing."
I can't say. I don't think any of us have dealings with these Bimingtons. So that definitely is an infernal contract.
Well, what's done is done. And she's just gonna pick it up and look. She's just gonna pick it up, extend it, and look through the eyepiece.
Where do you look at it from?
She's gonna look at the front door.
Okay. Roll me a D100, please.
Ah, yes.
I was gonna say, I feel like this is deja vu because I think Tickles picked up something like this.
Hey,
I didn't pick it up. I tried it.
Callistra, I really hope you don't die.
I never said I was standing in front of the front door, you maniac.
You aim at the door, roll a D100. I'm thinking that door is now a new portal. That's what I'm thinking of.
67.
67.
2 more.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
There's just a loud, like audible pop, and then a rush of wind coming from the front of this kaleidoscope as you turn things. Callistra, you just see a torrent of confetti just explode out the front door.
Is there still a front door?
What's that?
Is there still a front door? Or is the
There was never
front
a
door
front-
now a new?
There was
Okay.
never a front door. It's just an opening.
Okay.
Oh,
It's a random kaleidoscope thing. Can I please have that?
do I take any damage from this like
Nope.
explosion of
Nope.
confetti?
You kind of have a kick from it, but that's about it.
So it literally just confetti cannoned out the front door.
Just
Yeah.
literally confetti cannoned out the door.
It makes a sound.
That is awesome.
I shuffle sideways and look through the front door.
And you see Rose just looking through like a kaleidoscope that kind of has like a little bit of smoke coming out of the eye port now.
What the hell, Rose?
What?
And as she says that, you hear another audible click of the stamp.
Thank you.
But I didn't purchase it. I just wanted to try it.
You signed the contract. It's yours now.
Oh.
Of
It's
all
one-
the
There's
people,
the
Rose
clause.
didn't read a damn contract. Of all the people,
Yeah.
It's one of those.
bad Rose.
Don't.
Oh.
Hey, wait. Since
Not
I'm
my
rich now,
problem.
I can technically buy that teleporter.
I'm not asking.
Well, it's mine now, I guess.
You now are the proud owner of the Bimington Whizbop Kaleidoscope 2.5.
2.5.
Oh my god.
Didn't even make it the whole third division. It just lost funding halfway through.
Or lost interest halfway through. It's kind of
like
rushed to
four now.
finish.
It's like one of those Kickstarters that, you know, gets funded and then never really fully comes out.
Oh, I hate those. Upsetting.
Fox, yeah. And it's a combination of Rose's current mood and the fact that she's with Taco. HB Fox. She's not as guarded as she normally is in Taco.
Just let her guard down.
So I will say that every time you use this, you must roll a D100. Depending on the time of day, changes the outcome.
I hate you right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Rojan. The second we're behind closed doors, I'm gonna ask the book. Is this? I'm gonna. You don't have to tell me now. I'm just gonna. But I am gonna ask the book, since it said it has foresight. Does this thing have the potential to do me permanent harm?
Okay.
It is a product of Billington Enterprises. This
Yes.
is one step. This might be a step down from Acme.
I mean,
I
they
mean,
didn't
well,
even
I
sell
well,
it
I
to
mean,
you.
well, I just said a permanent harm. I mean, she's you know, she's already acknowledged the fact that it has the potential to do her harm. The question is permanent harm. You know, loss of limb, loss of life, that type of stuff. You know, things that are gonna need an active god or high level cleric to fix.
And the answer you're just going to get is, it's Bimmy. What do you expect?
I know, pretty much.
Now, the book, on the other hand, aside from just being a sentient book and having the ability to talk to you and offer advice, it does come with, as you said, foresight. By sacrificing 2 points of wisdom,
Oh dear lord.
you are able to use the effect of the Vizier card once a day.
Ooh.
Those 2 points of wisdom return to you after a long rest.
Oh, okay. That's not
Ooh.
as bad as what I thought.
That's not terrible then. Oh wow. Ooh. All right, I have to write that down because that is. All right. My whiz bang kaleidoscope 2.5.
This is until, of course, you've accumulated an amount equal to your total wisdom score, in which case, once you've used that many
On top of
marks,
that,
it kills you.
on top of that,
I'm pretty sure you can't use it more than once.
Oh no, you could continuously use it. You're just gonna keep sacrificing wisdom points.
Yeah, but you only get 2 back after a long
Yep.
rest. I know how that game plays.
On top
At
of
what
that,
point do you stop knowing better?
that wisdom's going down.
Yeah.
You're like,
Has 2 low of wisdom, yeah. And Rose doesn't have a lot of wisdom.
on top
No,
of
she
that,
doesn't.
3 times a day, you can use a version of the sending spell, but it must be written in the book and it must be delivered to some form of surface or another piece of paper.
Wait, I'm confused about that last part. What do you mean deliver it to another?
Like
Someone has to take the book?
No, like you write it in the book and then it transports that message to like a wall or to like another book or something to where the person reads it
Oh.
instead of it being communicated to them through their mind.
You can make someone feel like they're going crazy and just have random writing appear on a wall.
Oh
Yep.
God.
Yes, you can.
Is that what happened in my cabin?
Somebody was just doodling in the book.
Balance must be restored. Balance must be restored.
And for the gracious sacrifice of 5 levels, you have the chance to change some fixed point in time.
5 permanent levels?
5 permanent levels.
So you can
Oh,
go
jeez.
straight down to like level 12 again or some shit.
Oh my god, why would you tell me that, Rosen?
Because it's fun.
Because he's a dick and he likes it that way.
Now, when I say 5 permanent levels, I mean you drop 5 levels at that point in time and you cannot level up anymore.
Wow.
You are stuck at whatever level you land on.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
huge.
Ooh.
Because
That's
you
like
are
a
you are
fucking, like-
technically sacrificing a portion of your timeline to change something else.
Oh man. I have to think about that. I have to think about that real hard.
I'm very thankful that I didn't touch that book.
Like I said, I give you guys interesting things. It's just up to you how you're going to use them.
It's true.
He
Also,
just gives us
damn
the
true.
rope. We
Only
don't
at
have to hang
Bennington's.
ourselves with it.
Only at Bimington's.
It's fucking Bimmies, and I swear to God, you better show up in season 3.
I am going in this shop at some point today.
Same.
The Bimington lore has been
If
cast.
Demi shows up in season 3, he'll probably actually get burned down.
I will tell you that there is a Bimington in the Northern Lands.
Okay. Yay, he doesn't get stuck in season 2.
Look, she said that she has 17 brothers and sisters. So,
Who are the parents?
Rattling
Halflings live
probably.
very long lives.
Does the
It's
book
totally possible.
does the book have like a magic item name?
it's called the Ghost Rider.
Writer?
Yes.
Okay, yeah! Yes, I love that show.
That's where I got the sending spell from.
I love you. Thank you. I love that show so much as a kid. Oh man.
All right, so I have the Whizbang Kaleidoscope 2.5, and I basically just have written down D100 for wild magic bullshit.
Yep. That's perfect. Wild magic
Sounds
bullshit.
about right.
And then for Ghost Rider, I have 3 times per day I can do sending in written form. Sacrifice 2 points of wisdom per long rest for a Vizier card usage. and I have sacrifice 5 permanent levels to change a point in time, never level again.
Yep.
Alrighty. I'm stopping there. I don't think my poor body can handle any more Bimmy nonsense.
That's all right. The Bimington lore has been cast. Others want to go into the shop now.
Yeah.
So now the question is Beauregard like a companion for me, like summonable? Like what's his deal?
Beauregard is Taka's.
Ah. Oh well, I mean, I guess she can have something. That'll be nice.
I guess the devil can have the hellhound.
Yeah, at least I know it's in good hands.
That dog is never going to rest.
That poor dog's been through enough
Ever.
bullshit. At least he's got a good caretaker now.
Look, it needs to find the dragonborn that it was tormenting previously.
Oh my god. Is that
Please
the
no.
lore
Please
behind this
no.
dog?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
this is season 1 Beauregard.
Yes.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, it's season
Yeah.
1 Beauregard.
Season 1 Beauregard.
Oh my god. I thought you were just doing some weird reincarnation bullshit. Oh my god, this
Oh.
is great.
That is
Dog
awesome.
needs to die.
No,
Beauregard's
it's not great.
Beauregard's a hellhound. Hellhounds are pretty much eternal. They don't necessarily
so
die.
bad.
They just go back to hell and reform.
Yeah, they just recycle.
Yeah.
that's the thing about like infernals and like abyssals.
We don't really die. We just
Yeah, it's like-
just respawn.
It's like, you know, if you're high enough in the food chain, you just recycle and you start over where you like, you know, perished, you know, or if you're too low in the food chain, you recycle and you start over at level 1, you know, which is like a lemur or some other bullshit, like a lemur or an imp.
I like lemurs.
No, lemurs are assholes.
Yeah. Foo. He was nice.
Not those kind of lemurs.
Not those kind of
those kind of
lemurs.
The lemurs in hell.
The lemurs
Oh.
in hell are assholes. You know, it's like,
Oh.
you think imps are bad, lemurs are worse. it's like imagine an imp with purpose.
I have a purpose to kill.
It's like,
So as Rose and Taka are walking out of Bimington's through now the floor covered in just a ton of confetti, followed by a strange mastiff that they didn't have when they first entered the shop.
yeah.
Callistra, what are you doing?
Do it.
Questioning
Do
your
it.
sanity. Deciding that's a really bad idea to go in there.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
How about you
Waddle-
persuade yourself?
A
She's just
wonderful
gonna go
idea.
persuade herself to go chill out in the ocean on a surfboard for a while, I think.
Okay.
Smart.
So
At
as
least then damage will be my own doing.
like around the time you're walking over to get your board, I think it's at that point that Callie comes back in. Not Callie,
She came
Keo.
a long way in
Keo.
time.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, Keo. Too many K's.
It's that speed she has, you know? She just couldn't
And
stop.
through time, wholesome Superman 2 shit.
Whoa.
Or Flash.
No, we're
The
not.
multiverse.
We're not doing any flashpoints here.
Yeah, no Speed Force. Speed Force bullshit.
That's Withered Wastes with other Callie.
Yep.
So
So-
we
So you-
see each other, or
you
we
sort of-
arrive at the place at the.
You
same
sort
time?
of cross paths at the shack. As just as you're coming in to bring the board back, Callistra's coming up to check things out.
Are you going out on the water too?
Yes.
Would you like us to come along? We were just stopping, but we could go for a bit more.
If you want, I don't trust the fact that Rose just came out of Bennington Emporium after an explosion of confetti.
She came out of a what?
A Bennington Emporium.
We don't know what that is.
They explode.
Why was she in it?
That is a very good question.
We don't fully understand. You will have to show this to us.
I'm not going in there. I know better. They sell questionable magic items.
It explodes, but it also sells things.
That explode. Maybe. If you're lucky.
We are curious.
It's your funeral.
It
Just
wouldn't
make
be the
sure-
first.
Just make sure to leave your will on a note somewhere so we can find it.
Perhaps you should come with us when we go. You seem to have a lot of knowledge of this place that we do not.
I have knowledge enough to not be in there. Nope.
Just grab her by the hand and just take her in there.
We don't want to go by ourselves.
Rose walked out with a strange cylindrical object, a new dog, mastiff, and a weird-looking book.
So they are a library that sells animals.
I mean, maybe.
This is great. Just keep going. Something will eventually click in.
We will go with you to the water, and then we will go to this Bimingtons together.
This seems unsafe.
Is not everything that we do unsafe.
Yes, but that's willingly jumping into danger.
This still seems like something we do on a daily basis. Especially you. You choose to come with us on these adventures.
For the betterment of the world we live on, yes. I don't think Bimington's has anything to better the world we live on, but I could be wrong.
You will not know until you go in and look.
And at this point, she just like grabs a random board from the stash of them and like forces it into Callistra's hands, and then like grabs her and starts leading her to the water.
As we're walking, also, do you have any idea what this is? Holds up the box with the pearl in it.
It is a box.
Open the box.
So open the box and take a look at this pearl-like object.
Okay.
It's here.
Look at it with your druid eyes.
Yeah, I'll look at it with my druid eyes.
Okay, go ahead and give me a nature roll with
yes,
your
plus
druid
0.
eyes. I forgot you have shitty nature for a druid.
Yeah. That's an 8.
It's a pearl.
It looks like a pearl. Is it not a pearl?
Apparently there's something alive inside.
Something alive. You do not know what it is?
No, Rose said it might be some sort of egg.
Ah, an egg. In that case, we can show you what it is. Would you like to see?
Does it involve breaking it open?
I would not break it open. No.
I'll raise an eyebrow at Kyo. What did you have in mind?
We have abilities that would allow you to see for yourself what is within the egg.
Oh, most assuredly then, yes.
Wonderful. And she gets a big, like, mischievous smile on her face.
You're
You
dick,
can
and
do
I love
Kyo
it.
things.
Drink this.
If it was Zale, I would not be drinking anything.
This will be exciting. We have only ever used this on plants before. And she's going to pick up the pearl in her hands and close her eyes and start to mumble something. And then she stops for a moment and looks back at Callistra. We are quite proud of our ability to do this. You see, this is something that the shamans in Dagger Tree tried very, very hard to do. But their magic was as useless as they are. We have mastered it. And she is going to cast Quick Time on this egg, which is going to age it by 1 year.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Unless it has an
no.
int higher than 3, in which case it can make a con save to try to resist it.
Okay, well then it's going to try to make it. It's going to try to resist it.
Oh God.
It's an egg.
Is this clockwork magic?
I rolled a 4.
This is temporal magic.
I rolled a 4, so it's a total of 7.
Okay,
Good,
the
that's
DC
a
was
fail.
20.
So
Oh God, on the list of things I did not think Hugh was going to do.
what we're going to do is we're going to take a
boy.
break.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You know you've done something good when the DM has to take a break.
We're
Can
gonna
we
take a
like
break.
not burn down the resorts? Please.
I mean, it's not attack magic.
No, but
He
what if the
can't-
egg is going to attack?
Kyo's well within her bounds to cast that spell.
So we are gonna take a break, and when we get back, we'll find out what the hell Kyo just did. So stick with us, everyone.
Holy shit.
And we are back. So, before the break, Kyo used a bit of time magic to speed up the aging process on this iridescent pearl-like egg that Callistra had found. Using this ability has caused the egg to hatch. And as you both stand there, you can see cracks begin to form in the egg as it begins to flake off. And as it does, everything goes black for the two of you.
Oh dear God.
And you are both standing now in an empty void.
Was this supposed to happen?
I don't know. It's your spell. You tell me.
It's your egg. You tell me.
I found the egg in the bottom of the ocean in a box.
Well, you didn't tell me that part.
Still, where are we?
Nowhere. And everywhere. We don't know.
Are we dead?
It's possible.
It's possible.
Between
Between what? What? Who?
Where?
between as you begin to feel rain fall upon you as the void kind of dies down, and now you're standing in this expansive field. On one half of the field, it's green and vibrant, flowing with life. On the other side, it's dead, dry, decaying. The cams better not be swapped.
We are.
Oh, that's because I'm looking at the map. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong one. I'm just used to coming back to the map. And standing in front of you, maybe about a good 10 feet away, directly on that center line split between the living plane and the dead plane, is this small child who looks to be maybe 6 or 7. Her skin, this, on one half, this dull gray, almost as if the skin is devoid of any sort of warmth. On the other half, very tan, vibrant, full of life. Her hair is this ever-present sheet of white. I am between.
Why are we here with you?
You are between.
Where is between?
Also, why?
Why? I don't know. Where is between?
Between life and death?
Yes.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you
what
were
have you
sort
done?
of right. We're kind of dead.
Not dead. Visiting.
How do we leave?
I do not know.
Oh, that's not good.
I am between.
How long have you been between?
And she puts her hands together and she kind of like cups them, and the cracked egg forms in her hands. Since birth.
How were you in there?
I was made.
By whom?
And she kind of like twists her head. She's like, it's best I show you. I'm sorry, I've just got the full grasp of your language. She walks over and she places a hand on, on each of yours. Callister, you feel this warm touch of a child. Keo, you feel like this uncomfortable cold, this bite of death. And as she touches you, there's just this flash of just this expansive universe. You catch scenes of various large elemental beings off in some void who were once rulers of worlds like yours, but since have been banished. And you're brought back to that dark, or that half dark, half light field.
Did you exist before you were in that egg?
It is hard to tell. I don't remember anything before the egg.
Why did you show us these images?
It was easier than explaining.
They made you?
In a way. I am one of them, though not banished. I am the balance. The bridge between death and life. To create or to destroy.
We didn't break the balance or anything, did we, when we freed you, hatched you? We're unsure how to phrase it.
No, I would have returned anyway. I would have been born. You just sped up the process.
By how long?
However long that spell you're cast expedites my birth.
We're going to be honest, we thought you were just like a fish or a bird or something.
No, I am primordial.
That's worse.
How so?
We are bonded with a primordial. It is not pleasant.
Have you tried undoing it?
It cannot be done.
It can if I do it.
It cannot be done. If we are unbonded, there will only be one of us left, and it is not me.
Says who?
Says me.
You are not the one who controls life and death now, are you?
We controlled yours.
And you brought me to life. I'm not saying I will separate you. Just, I can do that. I have no want or need to harm you. I mean, if you look at it, you're my parents.
No.
Look at
no.
Keo.
Callistra found you. She is your parent.
Yes, but you birthed me.
At her
Congratulations,
request.
you two.
What did you get us into, Callistra?
Your spell. Do you exist outside of this place?
I exist everywhere.
Can you take us back to where we were?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry about that. That was completely unintentional.
There's someone who might be interested to meet you.
Well, then I guess I must travel with my mother's. And she kind of snaps her finger. And you're instantly back on the beach. But standing next to you now is this small humanoid looking female. More features that you would normally see from somebody who was suffering from a bout of lycanthropy. Small patches of fur on her, like her arms and like along her shins. Her eyes a bit wider than normal. Like a whitish gray tint to her skin, but her hair is this like very bright and flowing blonde.
So this probably isn't gonna be one of those things that we could keep secret.
Whatever do you mean, Mother?
No. That is no.
You're the ones who found me and gave me life.
I think you're making her uncomfortable. Keo would probably be better to call her.
-2 charisma. Thank you for that raid. Is that what you prefer, Mother, if I call you Keo?
Yes.
Okay, Keo. And what of you, other mother?
Let's just not use the mother word at this point.
So I just call you other?
No, Callistra will do.
Callistra. I'm gonna
What do
need
we
a
call
name.
you? Yes.
Well, as my
That
as my parents, that is your responsibility.
Careful, if you name it, you're attached to it.
Too late.
and just
Too late.
this moderately panicked Rose over the marble network.
Yes.
Can we borrow you quickly on the beach now?
I don't really feel like going swimming right now.
Primordials are involved.
Please.
You know it's bad. You know it's bad when Keo uses the Pearl Network.
And she says, "Please."
All right, so she drags Taka with her to the beach, like looking to see like where freaking Laurel and Hardy are. Or I mean, more apropos would be Laverne and Shirley. I guess she eventually finds them.
Mm-hmm. And when you get there, you see them with this small girl in this white sundress, now with a very large sun hat, like a lot of the other people are wearing. And you can see that one of her eyes is like this very vibrant blue. The other one is just this slate gray.
So she's gonna lean in front of her and like just take like a sniff. And then she's gonna go just, you're an interesting one. What's your name?
I don't know. These two haven't given me one yet.
Where's your mother?
That's part of the problem.
Well, where's her parents?
She points to.
Theo points at Callistra.
She points at both of them.
You remember the Pearl Rose?
They gave me life. They are my parents.
Wait, the Pearl
Theo-
hatched a child.
Keo may have sped up time in the Pearl hatched.
For all intensive purposes, miss, I would be what is known as a primordial. Specifically one of life and death.
Ooh.
But I haven't been given a name yet, so I don't know what to call myself.
Rose, you might be slightly better versed in this.
Hold on a second.
Looking at Keo doing this is so your fault.
This may complicate my plans for tonight.
Oh, you do not have to worry. I'm very self-sufficient. I may look 6, but at the moment I have the mental aptitude of someone in their 20s.
Good.
So did someone trap you?
Oh no, I was waiting to be born.
When she hatched, to
God, she's
explain,
drinking.
she showed us a plane with multiple primordial, I guess you would call them, gods exiled there.
I showed them the primordial abyss.
Raise an eyebrow, look at Rose.
That is a place I've only read of.
The holding cell of my Titan brethren. Creatures banished unjustly, I might add.
Oh, I know the stories. Well, are you here to subjugate or usurp one of the existing gods?
I don't know yet. I was just born. I don't really have a goal or task. The concept of traveling with these two, understanding what makes you mortals tick, may help guide my decisions.
Well, I mean, we definitely don't want someone who doesn't have your best interest to get a hold of you. There's a bit of turmoil in this world right now, and there are powers that would do more harm than good with you at their side.
Oh, do not misunderstand. I am no tool. Anybody who would think to use me as such would quite literally be ground to dust.
Oh, there are those who would think to use you as a tool, darling.
We just finished killing one of those, though, so.
Yes, but, you know, there are others. Just because...
As she, like, picks up, like, a grain of, like, just a handful of sand. And you quickly watch as, like, just time speeds up around this thing until it's ground into nothing but dust.
That's a nice party trick.
Like I said, ground to dust.
And she can go across plains in a blink of an eye, it seems.
No, that was a mistake.
Accidentally go across plains in a blink of an eye.
Kyo, you have done far worse.
Yes.
Well,
Well, I mean, she seems to be attached to you two. Are you gonna name her?
Yes, mothers, are you going to name me?
that's eerie. I'm not versed in this.
And we have some time to think about it.
Find
Can I-
a proper name for. You have a thought, Rose.
I have several. Crap, someone's at my door. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Rude.
Officially the Chrome loading screen.
May I ask a favor, Callistra? Don't bring me any more eggs.
I wouldn't go into Bimmies. We're not going into Bimmies. Not with her.
There's a Bimmings.
You know.
Oh,
know
no.
Of you know of the Bimmies?
There are Bimmies on this plane. Interesting.
One moment.
That's terrifying.
What? What do you mean on this plane? You're implying that they exist on other planes.
Am I?
Are you?
She kind of shrugs.
My apologies.
Oh. What do you know of them?
Insanity incarnate.
Fair.
So back
And
to me.
more.
Again, can I name her?
If you have an idea, I'm not well versed in dealing with things of this manner.
Well, if we leave out some letters, how about if we call you Diana. In my native tongue, if we add a few more letters, your name would be Dust.
Kind of looks at her two moms.
That's substantially better than anything I would come up with.
We can try to pronounce it. If you like it, I suppose it is yours.
Diana or Dust will work.
Oh, we don't want to call you Dust, darling. That's too to the point.
I would call her Dust. It is easy to say.
I kind of like it.
Oh, we gotta call her Dusty.
Yes, that is simplistic. I like it. I am Dust.
Fine then. It's kind of funny. I know like actually two Dusties, one male and one female. It's like
Great. Now I'm gonna call her Dusty from now on.
then your name is Dust.
If I might make a small suggestion, it would be wise to keep your abilities slight amounts of secret from those around us for now.
Well, especially on this island right now, we don't want to have any access.
Oh, I'm not going to want them all willy-nilly.
Okay. We've encountered some beings who would do the exact opposite. So that's a good thing.
So I got a question. Are we gonna send this child after the queen? We're like, hey, how's it going? Shake hands, and
Nope.
then just fucking
She
murder
said
her.
she's not a weapon.
I know. I'm just saying.
So, perhaps you could stay with Callistra tonight. We will figure out a more permanent solution tomorrow.
Well, she should at least stay with us until she comes into her own understanding. I mean, if she is a primordial, eventually she is going to leave you. It won't be forever. Once she finds her place in the multiverse, she'll just go and do what she needs to do. Or at least what she was born to do.
One would assume, yes. But for tonight, Callistra is more than happy to rent out some space in her room to you. Isn't that right?
Rent out some space.
If not, I am fully self-sufficient.
No. You will stay with me.
Very well. So if that is the case, I think as a parental unit, it is your duty to find your child nourishment, and I am quite hungry.
I like her.
Wasn't there one of those wonderful like seaside restaurant options right around here?
Like Rose points over to the barbecue pits.
Those. Does that interest you?
Those would do nicely.
Well, we can go until you find something that intrigues you or catches your attention, and go with that then.
I am part deaf. My meal options are quite literally everything.
We are alike then.
Tyrus somewhere is like, man, I'm glad I dodged this bullet.
Oh man! Wow. Looking down from the celestial planes, going like, what the hell are y'all up to?
Again, just the only question he asks is why.
But why though?
That was Tyrus's outlook on life.
Why?
So I will take her down the beach until she looks more interested in one option than another.
And she kind of just like goes in, she grabs a plate and just starts loading it up with various foods.
Now, is she like one of those people that'll just like pile the fucking food like 20 feet high?
Well, yeah, it all goes into the same part. I mean,
No, I mean, like, how hungry is this kid?
it's not 20 feet high, but it's a good stack of.
Okay.
It's a growing child that's also a primordial.
So
What do you think it's going to eat?
Are we talking like Shaggy and Scooby size like
Yeah.
stack of food?
Sure.
Not that comically large.
Okay.
Like zoinks, man.
And as you're heading up to the barbecue pit, it's quite obvious to the rest of you, who are like out on the beach, that Callistra's babysitting a child at the moment.
You know, Ash is too worried about relaxing and her own kids to want to question it. She's like, another time. Sunglasses back up.
Doesn't question it. Be like, whatever.
That's a future me problem.
Yep, that's a future problem. This is
That's-
me time. I don't even care if they're
That's
doing their own shenanigans.
15.
Fine.
That's 15 drink Ash's problem.
Yeah, it's just no relaxing. Don't want. Nope.
So your blanket stating that the entire party has now noticed that Callistra's
Yeah,
got a kid with her.
it's a very awkward scene. You can tell that Callistra is like a bit
Callistra
uncomfortable.
is not at all motherly in any way, shape, or form.
There's this like adorable little child like clinging to her, very like mother-daughterly.
Tickles
So-
doesn't notice.
I imagine Kaldros is in the middle of talking with Fira about whatever, and looks over and sees this, and hold on. Goes over, introduces himself, and squats down.
Interesting. She reaches out and she just like touches you. Stuck between. Like me.
What do you mean?
Balanced.
That, especially considering what's happened recently, all this talk of balance, that really grabs his attention. I'm sorry, you said your name is...
Dust.
This is Dust.
Rose named me.
and Rose named you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I gave her the option, and she preferred that one.
It's because my mother's wouldn't or couldn't name me fast enough.
And who are your mothers?
That one, as she points over to Callistra, and Kyo. Yeah, Kyo's her name.
Kaldros has the most confused look in
They
the world.
hatched me from an egg.
Actually, it was.
I don't think that helps.
It doesn't. It doesn't at all.
Well,
he's like,
That just raises more questions.
that's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how
to
it
be
works.
honest, it looked more like a pearl than an egg, but correct.
Callistra, I feel like I'm not asking the right questions. Can you just fill in for me, please?
That is a long discussion.
No, it's not. I'm a primordial.
Or that.
Jaw drop.
I am the balance of life and death.
You are.
Mm-hmm. Or I will be anyway once I mature.
What does Calros know of? I mean, there's obviously the base knowledge of what primordials are, but is there a role for knowing anything more extensive?
Give me Caldros's favorite role of history.
Yes.
At this point, Callistra's also going to pick up pluck a leaf from something.
3. You have, like, aside from, like, the most basic knowledge of primordials, you have no idea what she's talking about.
I probably don't even have the base knowledge of primordials. I just know primordials a word.
He looks confused, and I hand her what was a freshly plucked leaf.
So she takes the leaf and she sets it down on the ground and she just touches it, and you see a tree slowly start to grow from it. And then she touches it again, and then you see the tree slowly wither and die, and is like time is like lapsing over at a quick pace. It's now dust.
Does that help?
Life and death.
No, you have a very special skill set, it seems.
No, it's not a skill set. It's just what I am.
You know,
When she hatched, she may have pulled Kyo and I into a plane between life and death.
and she hatched just today.
Kyo might have used some time magic to speed up time on the egg.
That should not be a thing.
Is a thing. It's just the results are
I'm-
unexpected.
Learning to not ask Kyo to do things without a full explanation.
That might be a good idea. Dust, I can't help but notice a bit of a coincidence timing here. We recently accomplished something to try to help rebalance the world, and I was instructed by someone that I serve to restore balance, and we did that, and then now here you are claiming to be balanced.
She kind of shrugs her shoulders.
I wonder if you'd be interested in meeting with her? Some way, shape, or form?
Maybe. Right now I'm gonna eat. I'm hungry.
You do that. Let me know when you've made up your mind.
And she just walks over to a bench, sits down, and just starts putting away food.
Calros will take a moment, think about things, and go back to Fira, but he'll start keeping an eye, like, just every once in a while looking over and seeing if she's still there and whatnot.
Tickles.
Yes.
What
Hi.
are you doing this whole time?
Oh God.
Now that you've been banned from a casino.
That I've been banned in the casino. Well,
Wasn't Tickles getting turned into a demon?
well, that's later.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's after you get.
That's
you
after
finish,
dinner drinks.
That's after
Dinner
you
drinks.
after you finish the whole situation with the Fey Queen and everything.
Why can't I do it beforehand? I'd be a cool rat demon bitch facing the queen.
Because he doesn't want you to be a god going into that fight.
Demons aren't.
And
They're just hard to kill.
no, so pretty much is I'm gonna post this image here, and that's pretty much she's gonna go to wherever she needs to go and be like, 350,000 gold, please. With her husband.
That's great.
I need somebody to edit this with Tickle's face on the little girl.
You might know somebody who can do that.
And just be like, put it in the room, I guess.
And they kind of nod. It will be sent up there post haste.
Okay, thank you.
Like,
And-
how many chests of platinum coins are they gonna put in the room? I wonder.
Right.
To be honest, she doesn't even care. Like, if the
Actually,
kids-
it probably wouldn't even be platinum. They probably would just like give you an assortment of gems because it'd be the easiest thing to do. Like a couple of hope diamonds here.
Couple priceless artifacts.
so she's gonna be like she's like, you know what? I think that's enough fucking around and stealing a place's money, even though I technically didn't steal
You
it.
didn't steal any money. You lucked out.
Lucky now is considered stealing. You're cheating the system even though you're winning it. But yeah,
I counted
And-
those cards fair and square.
counting those cards. Jesus. And she's probably gonna be like, she's gonna go out and see what's going on, and then, somehow magically wind up at Bimmy's.
It's like, oh look, this tent's on fire. I wonder what's in there.
So
Right?
when you step out to go on your bougie Bimmy shopping spree,
Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna love this shit.
is there anyone else who wants to go on a shopping spree so we can?
Please
Yes,
come with me.
That's where Kyo was headed.
Doesn't only have to be the Bimmies because there are other shops all on that pier.
I love
Oh,
Sarah
Bimmy's.
was going to the jewelry shop that you mentioned before.
Ash does want to go on a shopping spree, but she wants to try her hand at the casino first to see if she
Oh,
gets
no.
some extra cash, and this was even before Tickle's luck. She wanted to go, and then go on a.
I do remember you wanted to go to the casino before I even had the chance to.
I did,
So.
yeah, but I was gonna do
yeah.
casino nighttime
You're
and then
you're
shop the next day.
you're
I was-
gonna do night casino. You're gonna do
Yes.
the responsible adult casino when the kids are
Yes.
in bed.
Because I'm
Well-
spending the whole day with children. I'm relaxing at the beach. I'm soaking up this wonderful sun. And then at nighttime, Mama's going out and going to the machines.
Jar's just going to shop and then go to the casino at night. That was her plan.
Oh God,
So kind of reverse.
the rich girls are gonna go to the casino.
Not to be a copycat, but I had a similar idea as Zoro for how Calvas would spend the night and the next day.
Oh my God, it's like Ocean's 11 is about to happen in this casino.
No, because Rose won't be there with them. She has other plans.
I've got a small child to take care of. I can't do that.
Like,
And this is still day one.
she has a bedtime.
Yeah.
You're assuming a primordial has a bedtime? Oh dear.
Hey,
Good luck with
she's
that
hungry.
tantrum.
She's got to get sleepy.
You know what happens when a primordial protests bedtime?
You don't know that. You're her
Very
mother.
disappears.
The
Turns
Whole,
into
primordial
dust.
continent,
life and
whole
death of
continents
that.
vanish underneath the ocean. I mean,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God.
You're grounded. No.
no, you
Well, now
are.
there's no ground.
Isn't this exactly how the planes came into being in the first place?
nah, this,
Or
this-
less,
this-
yeah.
this-
Somebody
this is-
told a primordial they had to go to bed and they threw a tantrum.
Yeah, this
Yep.
is this is the cornfield episode of Twilight Zone.
Oh.
Wish it to the cornfield. Wish it to the cornfield. I don't want to see it anymore.
Okay, so those of you who are wandering the docks for your day shopping,
Yay, shopping.
Kyo and Tickles,
Oh, hi, Kyo.
Hello.
you come to the front of the Bimington Beach Emporium, now with a
Confetti carpet.
confetti carpet leading into the entrance of the door.
This must be the confetti that Callistra was talking about.
What do you mean? What happened?
It explodes.
the confetti explodes?
We aren't entirely clear on that.
I mean, it is Bimmy's.
Touch it.
We'd rather not.
Well, how the heck are we going to get through the door?
Jump.
Okay, fine. Throw me.
Okay.
It's like, Keo will toss you if you ask her.
I throw Tickles through the door.
Give me a strength roll.
You asked the wrong person to toss you.
Yeah.
This is going to go from throw me to bowling with Tickles.
It's a 16.
You easily just grab Tickles by the scruff of her neck and just yeet her through the door.
I do like a weird somersault and then just land.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Ray, should I roll?
Nah,
Okay, yay!
you're used to being
With
thrown.
grace.
You're used to being thrown, so.
Pack
All right.
tactics.
And seeing that she didn't immediately explode, I'll walk in after her.
Okay.
Test person.
Those kittens are absolutely precious.
Mm-hmm.
So as you
Kitty
you
puddle.
walk in, same that I have explained before, neat rows, but all kinds of random shit all over it. Though Jenny is now standing on the ceiling upside down, kind of like looking around.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, hi, one moment. And then she just like detaches the boots and just kind of bumps onto the ground for a moment and stands up. Sorry, I was getting the cobwebs out of the ceiling.
Yeah, good. You get those cobwebs. Yeah.
Okay, can I help you?
I was expecting a male Bimmy.
Oh, no, that's my brother. I'm Jenny. Jenny Bibbington.
Jenny, Bimmy.
I'm Bimmy's sister.
Are you guys twins?
No,
Oh, okay.
I am the 14th oldest.
A what? Come say again.
I am the 14th oldest.
Wow, your parents really,
There
Put
are
in some
17
numbers.
of us,
they really put in some numbers.
and then some of us have children.
Oh,
We don't really think you're in a position to talk about that. Tickles.
My brother has 32 children.
hey, I don't see you with any children.
Well,
Wait, what?
we're gonna go shopping now.
Womp womp.
All
Well,
right, fine.
actually,
So I'm gonna wander around the place. Of course, always looking for stuff that might catch my eye, but also keeping an extra eye out for anything that might look like seeds. Seeds of any kind.
Go ahead and give me a perception roll. See if you can find, if you see anything that resembles seeds.
I see everything.
Ooh, normally I don't, but I do today. That's a 24.
So you're looking around, there's a small bag of like brownish yellow seeds sitting on a countertop next to a Fabergé egg and a plastic cupcake.
I will inspect the bag of seeds and the plastic cupcake.
Okay. And you pick up the bag of seeds and kind of jingle around. It's definitely seeds of some sort. And then the cupcake, as soon as you like pick it up, you begin to smell warm baked goods.
Where's the smell originating from?
From the cupcake. And then on the counter in front of you, as there is a freshly baked cupcake.
I'm gonna pick up the freshly baked cupcake. I'm gonna kind of like lean back to make sure that the shopkeep isn't looking, and then I'm gonna eat the cupcake.
Can you roll me a d20?
That is a 15.
Picking nose and putting crap in their mouths.
For 24 hours, you can speak one language of your choice.
Oop the goddamn snoot.
Where's Akathan? Newspaper. Don't eat everything.
Speak rattling.
I don't even know what languages she does speak. Let's
I'm
see.
guessing Noel, Common, and Druidic at least.
Null, Common, Abyssal, and Druidic. So for I guess for 24 hours, she's also gonna speak Primordial.
Hey, suits it.
And cute. I'll take a look at that egg too.
Oh God.
The egg is a Fabergé egg.
Okay. She doesn't really understand what that is, so she just kind of tosses it back on the shelf.
Oh God, he's gonna roll to see if it broke.
As you toss it back on the shelf, it kind of it hits like a snag and falls over, and there's like a small shattering noise.
Ooh, breakage bought it.
And then like this wisp comes out of the egg and kind of just like flows out of the shop. And you could swear you hear giggling as it goes by you.
Yo, what have you done?
God damn it. Who
That
is
is-
putting these people on a leash?
That is 7 years bad luck, sir.
Hey, I kept
I'm-
my Bimmy nonsense contained.
I'm gonna very, very
Did you?
quickly shuffle over to the next aisle over and pretend I wasn't in that aisle.
Okay. She's still with Tickles at this moment, because Tickles is kind of like staring at her, kind of confused that there are 17 prime Bimingtons, and the eldest brother Bimmy has 32 children.
Okay.
What?
So with the seeds and cupcake in hand, I'm going to go back over to Tickles, and I'm going to wait with her and follow her around as she does her shopping, because I know she has a knack for finding interesting things. And I
So-
want to be there when that happens.
Oh, you found some things. Nice. If you want, we
Yes.
do have a magic question mark section in the back. It's blocked off by a black sheet. I can't guarantee that everything back there is magic, but we think they're magic.
It sounds quite interesting. We'll take a look. Wander off in that direction.
So what exactly, like, what does the inside of this area just kind of look like, in a sense?
A basic Bimingtons,
Just basic Bimmy of
just like
Fun
random shit thrown all over like different shelves.
all right.
It's like, imagine like a bodega after a block party.
I don't know what a bodega is.
God, it's a corner store.
Yeah, a corner liquor store.
Okay, that actually, no. So I guess find some random mumbo jumbo shit.
You're gonna
Because-
have to be a little more specific. This is Bimmy's.
I don't know. I'll find random stuff. I'll go behind the black curtain and be like, all right, I'm gonna sniff. I'm gonna use my sight behind sights. I can see everything type of bullshit.
You pull out the true seeing spyglass.
Sure.
Doesn't that let you see magical auras and shit?
I
It's
definitely
true
can.
seeing.
Yeah.
Okay. And Keo, you're walking back there as well.
Yep.
All right. So you pull up the true seeing spyglass, and you're pretty much blinded because everything in here is just emanating this ridiculous magic aura.
Jesus Christ. Do I lose an eye?
Sorry. Less than 5 seconds.
You're fine.
DMCHN.
So okay. Fuck. I'm not really good at finding shit, but can I just roll something to find something? I don't know.
Yeah,
What attracts my eye?
both of you can roll perception.
Hooray. I can do that. My perception. Wow. Let's see what we get.
I don't know, Tucker rolls like a 42.
Okay, well, before she rolls her 42, I rolled a 21.
Wait, and
21. Huh? What'd you get, Tickles?
35.
It's close.
I nat 20.
It was
Yeah.
close.
Okay. Oh, you nat 20'd.
Yeah.
Good. I was hoping somebody nat 20.
Oh dear God.
Pickles and I share perception
Can we
score.
please not? I'm trying not to.
So, Io, as you're walking through, there are a pair of earrings that catch your eye. Small, well-sculpted fireballs dangling from each one.
Yeah, that would most certainly catch your eye. Pick them up and take a look. Closer look, anyway.
And you pick them up and they feel like very smooth, almost lava stone. Very light to the touch, very smooth, but a bit of warmth inside of them.
Okay. I don't have identify, so I'm just gonna take him sight unseen, I guess. I'll
Yep.
grab him and go up to the counter.
Okay.
Counter.
Find everything you need.
Yes, we would like this bag of seeds, this cupcake, and these earrings. They're very pretty.
They're 10 gold apiece, so that would be 30. Do you have a premier card with us?
We don't know what that is, so we're gonna say no.
I thought so. And she pulls up a card and gives you 3 Bimmy stamps. When you get 10, you can go into the Bimmy Fun Chamber. She points over to this large, like, cylindrical tube. And whatever you grab is yours.
Like, we don't have to pay for it,
Oh,
and we get a stamp every time we buy something.
yes.
Oh no.
Is there any displays on the counter of
Yeah.
stuff?
You had my
Okay,
idea.
I'm just grabbing like 7 random things off of the
I'll
counter
take this
displays.
keychain, this pencil top
Okay,
eraser.
so you just like grab like all the like the magnets and the postcards
Yep.
and stuff. Okay. And she stamps that. They're all each 10 gold.
Okay, I will deduct an additional 70.
My concern is the random bibby things. You have no clue what they might do.
A
I will
magical keychain.
It's like
give them all of that gold and
she goes,
take all of our stuff.
now, I have to warn you. These aren't pieces of paper that come flying up. They're gems. So you may get a couple bangs and bruises, but each gem has something inside of it. Grab as many gems as you want, and those are yours for free.
So we get into that tube and
Mhm.
are pelted with gems, and we try to catch them.
Yes.
That sounds dangerous. We like it.
Bimmies is perfect for Keo.
Right. Kio's about to become like a lifelong customer. He's like,
Got the loyalty card now.
Like the 1 5-star review is like Keo's.
okay, I need you to sign this. And she pulls out one of the waivers. It's just to say that we're not responsible if you die.
Oh, okay.
She, typical Null fashion, bites your thumb, big blood print right on the sign here line.
And it just flashes, and she's like, okay, go on in if you're ready.
Enter the tube.
Okay. And as the little glass door shuts, you begin to hear the whirling of this strange machine as like a gust of air hits you from below and kind of lifts you up off of the ground until you're about into the center of the tube. And as
That's cool.
as you're like hovering there, you see Jenny kind of like climb up to the top of this thing and pull a lever, and you see all of these gems just like fall down into a side tube, and then you just hear thunk 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 as they're just launched into the tube, and they start ricocheting off the walls.
Oh my god.
Holy crap. It's like the world's most
Wonderful,
dangerous game
I
of
love
dodgeball.
If you can dodge a gem, you can dodge.
You know, like those old school pitching machines that just have those two whirling.
Yes.
That's all
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
Yeah.
that's exactly what I thought of.
Oh yeah, trust. I know those things. Yeah.
So,
Then-
Keel, first off, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw
That's
because you are
fair.
being pelted by gems.
Yeah. So that's going to. Oh, that die is gone. That's going to be not great, but not bad. 17.
17. Okay. All right, you're going to take 29 points of slashing damage.
Ow. I mean, I guess to be expected when you're pelted with gems, but
Now what I need
Yeah.
is you can give me either an acrobatics or athletics check to grab these gems.
let's go with athletics on this. We're gonna use this d20. We've never rolled this one before. Okay, that is going to be a 22.
Nice.
Very nice.
Can you give me a d4?
4.
You are like pelting and everything, you're able to snag 4 gems.
Nice.
And as the machine dies down, you're like let down back onto the platform. You're a little cut and bloody,
So kind of normal then.
kind of normal.
That is an interesting experience.
That's one way to say it, yes. But you got 4. That's actually really good. And you didn't lose any limbs. That's that's a
Preferable,
first.
Yes.
That's a
I'm sorry.
first. Yeah, normally when people go in there, they at least lose a foot. You didn't lose anything.
Does it say that on the thing that I signed? I probably should have read it.
Oh yes, we're not responsible for any loss of life or limb.
Okay.
But I will take these gems, and I will have the prizes delivered to you or to your room at the resort. It's going to take some time to get these out of storage.
Okay. That sounds good. We don't exactly have our normal bag and stuff on us, so
And that's why we deliver it.
we will wait here for our friend.
Okay. Tickles.
Oh god.
Nat 20.
Please.
As
You know,
you're looking around, you notice something strange tucked up in the corner behind a mirror. Small
Okay.
latch.
We're talking like a door latch?
Like a switch.
Which is it? A door
Like a
handle or a switch?
No, like a switch.
Okay. I flick it?
You flick it. There's a very audible click
Oh, great.
as you feel gravity sort of take you as the floor underneath you drops.
Oh, great.
But you only drop for about 10 feet. And
Oh.
there's a slide in front of you.
So I'm just on like a little slidey slide, kind of like.
No, you're standing you're standing on a landing and there's a little like kid slide in front of you.
Have
Okay.
Bright yellow.
Adam's family.
Bright yellow, you said?
Bright yellow.
Okay. Is there anything around my surroundings on this little landing, or is it just one slide?
Just one slide.
Do I even have to question it? I go on the slide.
Okay. And you go on the slide and you're on there for a good like 5-10 minutes. And you're gaining speed as you're going down this thing. And at one point you hit a loop and you continue going until you just crash into like a big old pile of pillows.
Is that vertical loop or horizontal loop?
Yes.
Like kind of like a roller coaster loop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the thing that water parks used to get sued for all the time?
You know, I'm certain at some point within the 5-10 minutes she got so bored that she, I don't know, magically pulled out some cards. Like, you got any fives?
And as you get up and you look around, there's a strange hooded figure seated at a table. Small crystal ball in front of it, and 3 silver cards. Congratulations. You are our special winner.
Great. I always tend to
You
win
found the fabulous Bimmy Wonder Switch.
How long have you been down here?
Yes, I don't know.
Are you trapped against your will?
Oh no, I can leave at any time. Points up to a ladder that just leads up to a door.
Are you another Bimmy?
One can say that.
Oh, great. Which brother or sister are you?
Oh no, I'm the grandmother.
Oh,
There, the Bimmy.
Jezebel.
Nanny Bimmy.
Oh.
Jezebel Bimington at your service.
hi. So, what do I do?
Well, there are 3 cards in front of you. You may choose one, and its contents are yours.
Great. I just gotta choose 1, 2, or 3, huh?
Up to you.
I already know which one I want, but I'm gonna roll just for it. You son of a bitch. You already know the answer. Go ahead and grab it.
2.
Yep. Yep.
Roll me percentiles.
Fuck! Please. Please just... I'm scared.
I'm aroused.
Yeah, I'm aroused. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. 99?
That's either amazing or terrifying.
I'm scared!
Be
Well,
amazingly terrifying.
now this is interesting. No one's ever gotten this before.
Yeah, I tend to be, a wild card for some freaking reason.
Love
Well,
it.
maybe it's a good reason. She reaches under the table and she pulls out a small vial about the size of a shot glass. And she sits it down in front of you. What's in that vial, my dear little ratling? Is what is called a new you. Drink it, and you become a new you.
Can you elaborate on a new you?
You drink it. And you look different.
Now, are we talking permanent? Or are we talking?
Oh, very permanent. Very permanent.
Do I get to choose what I want to be?
That depends on how the liquid agrees with you. It also can be used on the dead. Pour it down their throat, and they get to be a new them.
Oh, TUES.
Because that poor guy.
You need a physical body for that.
There's no physical body for TUES.
Don't worry, Ash still has a wish.
Damn it.
You put that evil back in the bottle.
Just leave poor Tears alone. He's been through enough.
To fuck with my husband or not?
I mean, you're going to do
Yes.
that anyway.
I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh fuck!
You don't control what you turn into.
I
Oh,
know.
that-
Good.
That's me.
Do it.
Fuck. Jet, you're putting something in front of me. Damn it!
It's basically the
Do it.
reincarnation spell, like
It
in a
is.
bottle.
Yeah, screw that spell.
But it's guaranteed to have no adverse side effects, meaning an evil spirit will not possess your body instead of whatever you tried to reincarnate as.
I'm really thinking on this because part of me really wants to drink this and just be like, don't care. I'm bored. That's her fucking logic. I'm bored now. I must have something to entertain me on this.
You're
But this is a like permanent kind of situation as opposed to like, it'll wear off tomorrow, whatever.
She knows.
you're
She has
prepared
known.
to draw new character art, right, Zara?
Ah, fuck me.
I ain't drawing you new character art when we're this late in the game.
She drinks it.
He drinks it.
He drinks it.
I love Tickles Chaos.
Tickles.
Yeah.
I need a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah, but she's a fighter. She has a pretty good.
I have a
Yeah.
decent.
Oh wait, do you have Indomitable?
I do now.
There you
Just
go.
now.
Be ready to use it.
Okay. I forgot what that does.
Lets you re-roll a shitty roll.
Okay. Sure.
Wait, does this mean you're about to lose pack tactics?
More than likely.
And you're not going to be a rat person anymore and confuse your children.
Yep.
I'm gonna scar the fuck out of my children so bad.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution save. Oh, I have
Turns
to look
into
at.
kobold, keeps back tactics.
Yep. I was thinking the same thing.
I'm voting female orc.
No, that's the
Uh.
worst part. It's probably going to be like a male. I don't know.
Female
purple.
trollkin.
All right.
Female trollkin.
Okay.
Back.
And then for the disadvantage. Okay. So
Before Rojan tells you if it's good or not, what did you roll?
I rolled a 17 at disadvantage.
Oh, nice. That's so
And
good.
added my constitution, that's 24.
Okay. It doesn't disagree with you,
Okay.
meaning I will allow you to select the gender of your new race.
of my new race. Fuck. I'm going
Just the gender.
just the gender. And I go non-binary.
Your call.
I'm gonna be a Barbie doll, sure.
A Barbie doll. Just so I don't piss off my husband as much, I will stay as a female.
Okay. Now, can you roll me percentiles?
It was nice knowing you guys. You ready?
Yep.
Please, nothing, some weird honky donkey bullshit. 92.
Wait for a changeling. Oh God, no, please.
92. Pickles, the world goes black as you feel yourself passing out. Tashara.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, it was the perfect moment for it.
You are.
You dick!
You walk into this jewelry store.
Okay.
Everything seems to be made of various pearls and sea life, seashells, coral, like very natural creations around you. Though there are also very fine gems embedded into these various pieces of jewelry. Behind the counter is a rather large looking gentleman, pushing well over 8 feet tall. Very long, very elongated limbs, very like coral like blue skin. The troll like gentleman looks at you and smiles and kind of waves a very giant hand to you. Need something, miss?
Because Curiosity takes over, she'll give him a slight bow like she would anyone else when she first meets them. I was just looking at what you had. Her eye definitely snags on the pieces with the gemstones in it over the natural looking pieces.
They are all custom works. Something that I do as a means of worship.
And who do you worship, may I ask?
You may have heard of her, Oatil, goddess of the oceans.
Oh, I actually travel with a follower of hers.
I don't see much of our kind around.
Well, I'll definitely mention that you're here to her, and if she has the time, I know she has several people she's relaxing with now.
It is
Hope
a
that
very
she make her way
relaxing. It is a very relaxing island.
Yes.
It's just like you forget all your troubles the longer you're here.
That set off any alarm bells?
Give me an insight roll.
25?
Sounds like there's a bit of a warning in there.
Good to know. Places like that are good for resorts.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll start looking through the pieces. Is there anything that catches an eye? Anything that stands out among the others?
Give me a perception roll.
God, I can't map that. 33?
There's a small wrist chain that kind of runs up around the middle finger. The chain itself is this soft coral-like blue metal. Where it wraps around the wrist is a series of dolphin etchings, like a potted dolphins traveling together through the ocean. And where it wraps around your middle finger is a soft white band embedded with various blue gemstones.
This one's quite pretty. How much do you want for it?
Asking about 100 gold.
The jewelry. I think I will take it. Could you have it delivered to a room other than mine, though?
Oh, but of course, just give me the name of the person. I will see to it that it's delivered.
Yeah, will you deliver it to a Rose?
Rose, yes.
Seems like something
Yes.
she would quite enjoy.
Is there anything else you may be looking for?
No, I think this will be it.
Very well. Well, if you ever wish to return, I am open most hours of the day. Once the sun goes down, you can normally find me at the barbecue pits.
Now, I will pass the information along to her, too. I'm sure she'll appreciate the crafts from another follower.
It would be nice to speak to her as well. It's been a while since I've had anyone who also worships the beauty of the sea.
When she exits back out to the boardwalk, I don't remember what other shops you said were around.
There are various like clothing shops as well. There are a couple toy shops for the kids. You see one of the ratlings running out of the toy shops with a brand new like heavy duty squirt gun. Kind of like Rambo'd up as they've got like other ones strapped to their body already.
Does she notice any bookstores?
Yeah,
Spent so much time in the library, she's passed.
There is a bookstore.
She'll head to the bookstore. I imagine somewhere along the walk she notices Callisto with the child, and she goes, "Well, I don't know who decided to trust Callisto with the children, but that's their problem."
Kind of the Ash mentality.
Now, do you say that out loud as you're walking by?
Roll for that. Yeah, she does. Probably says it under her breath, not too loud, but like, oh my goodness.
As we walk by, and that's Tarshara. She's with us as well.
Very confused at this moment.
That one should not exist.
I'm going to assume I hear that with my very high passive perception.
Go ahead and give me a perception roll because she's not saying it like super loud. She's kind of talking to
30?
30.
Damn, Jesus Christ.
You hear parts of it. You hear something about existing.
She doesn't want to know what Fletcher talked to this child about then. She's going. She's like, no. Just gonna nope on out of this situation.
Okay. You find a bookstore.
She'll take some time looking. She likes historical texts, and then she will also look just for some fun reading. Not Ash fun, though.
I was gonna ask what sort of fun reading. So
Just,
you look around and you do find a couple historical books, things about sailing, the sea, naval battles, a lot of maritime themed historical books given where you're at. And then you find various light reading material. a couple books that have crosswords and the like in them.
She'll pick up some sort of fiction novel, and if she finds a history book that has something to do with this island, she'll pick that up. Otherwise, she'll take something about the naval.
You actually do find a book on the history of this island, from its from its general founding to the construction of this resort.
She'll pick up that.
Okay. They're a small parrot sitting on top of the counter. A little sign that just says "Leave the money with the bird."
All right. She'll inspect the books, try and figure out how much they were.
35.
Okay. I think at that point she'll start heading towards the we'll probably just stop by her room and then head towards the casino.
Okay. Keo, you wait for a while, and Tickles doesn't come back out.
I think probably like halfway through waiting, she kind of starts to get fidgety, and puts on those earrings in the meantime.
Okay. And you feel a lot warmer when you put those earrings on. As you can see now, visible flames kind of like licking off of you.
But that doesn't usually happen all the time. And probably after a few more minutes going by, she'll get the attention of the shopkeep.
Okay. Jenny kind of looks over at you. Is there something else you need?
Yes. The one that we came in with. She is taking a very long time. Could you check on her?
She nods and she like scampers off the back and she looks in. She's like, there's nobody back here, miss. Maybe she slunk out the other way.
She is small and quick, it is possible. But usually she makes a lot more noise when she's, well, doing anything. Are you sure she's not back there?
There's nobody back there, miss.
I suppose we'll just be on our way then.
Okay.
Just kind of shrugs and wanders out the front door.
So the rest of the day passes. Everybody relaxing on the beach, shopping, enjoying their time with their families or together. And the evening is upon you all. The children are put to sleep. Those of you who go down to the casino kind of meet up, ready for a night of fun and gambling. Those of you who are not going to the casino, what are you doing?
Keo is going to be meeting the shark guy at the food place that he pointed out.
This is true.
Ooh, you get it all.
Rose is going to her room with Taco so that way they can perform the curse removal.
The healing ceremony, that's right.
Spending quality time with my daughter.
And then Cal, Ashara, and Ash are all going to the casino, correct? All right.
Which one of you guys are going to get banned first? I'm calling it.
So
I
before
think it's going to be Cal.
we get into it tonight, let's go ahead and take our second break. get up, stretch your legs, and all that fun stuff. And when we come back, we'll see if the bank is broken. But stick with us, guys. We'll be right back. And we are back.
They're basically chibi versions of tabaxis.
Yep.
You're a
That's
palico.
adorable.
You're a palico?
Oh,
No,
God.
no, you're not a palico. Just wait.
Very cute, fellas.
I'm scared. Does it fit me or does it not fit me? Oh, come on.
I love it.
Like I said, you better get that shit fixed. I ain't drawing new art when we're close to the end of the campaign.
Oh,
So,
it was the chaos fix I needed.
It was.
Rose,
Yes.
you're in your room, and Taka has set up a small ritual circle. And you can see that she's got various powders and very simplistic knife with her. So, just to let you know, you're going to have to be unconscious for this.
Okay.
If you were not, the pain would quite literally drive you insane. We would probably have to, like, get you a lifetime job at Bimington's.
Oh God, no.
So she mixes up the powders in this small bowl and she hands it to you. She's like, just drink this. Do not worry, it's just a sleep aid.
Oh God, did she have the sleep? Did she make me sleepy time tea?
It's pretty much sleepy time tea.
I would. Can I try and figure out
Without the
what's-
natural herbs.
Whatever. Can I try and figure out what's in it?
Sure, but you're gonna have to drink it first.
Made with 12 demonic herbs and spices.
And then just a butt ton of salt.
But ton of salt. Oh God, the salt would totally not put me to sleep. Ew. Ugh. God. All right. What I need to roll? Constitution.
I need a
guessing?
constitution. I need a constitution saving throw from you.
Oh, that's like not a great roll for her. Can I roll charisma?
Not to drink something. You're not charming the tea.
I mean, I can drink it with panache.
Get that pinky up.
You said save, right?
Yeah.
That is a 12.
A 12. So you begin to drink it and everything as it's going down your throat. You have this thought, just this brief thought of, is that rosemary? And then you're out. And you are now in a dreamless, comfortable sleep.
No visions.
No visions, completely numb to the world.
All right. I'm guessing we're done.
Yeah,
I'm if there's no dream, I got nothing.
But when you awaken the next day, the procedure will be done. The bits of brimstone will be taken out of your arm, and you will no longer have that thing affecting you.
Yeah, you're curse free.
Oh, one of the curses. I might have others. I don't know. Rose has done a lot of weird shit.
Hio,
Yes.
you go down to the food shack that the shark man pointed out during your surfing adventure during the day, and you find him there and just relaxing, talking to a couple people, still like in a pair of like swim trunks, but he's got in like an opened up button up shirt, just very beach bum-esque.
Well, I'm glad he wasn't scared off by the sudden child thing that happened literally right outside of his shack. I will wander over to him, and if there's a place to sit, I'm just going to invite myself.
And he sees you sit down, and he gives you a smile. I was hoping you'd show up.
We're glad you're still here.
I said I'd be here eating. Get you anything?
Yes.
What would you like?
As much as possible.
Woman after my own heart. Jerry, everything. You just see a hand kind of like stick out of the shack, giving a thumbs up.
We realized earlier that we never actually asked your name.
I don't think I asked yours either. It's kind of awkward, wasn't it?
A little bit, yes.
I'm Rex.
Kyo. Do you live here on this island?
Not on the island per se. I just work here and visit here from time to time.
I see. Those scars that you showed me earlier. Tell me the story of this encounter you had with Cheeseburger.
Oh, the parrot bear man thing.
Yes.
Yes, well, I was doing some work off the coast, and we had disagreements. He wanted something that we were shipping. I said no. We got into a fight. And well, birds bite hard. Very hard. So
Did he get what he was after?
he kind of smiles. He's like, nope.
You are stronger than you appear, then. And you do appear very strong.
I have my ways. And he kind of motions with his fingers, and you could see a bit of like eldritch energy like dancing between them.
Well, that is a surprise.
Most of my people have an affinity for that.
Well, we have another thing in common then. She kind of raises her hand and fire dances between her fingers. Though perhaps different sources.
Power is power. All depends on what you do with it.
It's true. Very true. She's kind of leans back and puts her arm around him and just kicks her feet up. And she's relaxing probably for the first time in her life.
He goes with it, and he like leans in a bit and kind of like wraps his arm around you as well.
I don't suppose you have some place to stay on this island tonight.
Oh, I've got my room. Normally when I'm here, I have a room at the resort.
We have a room as well. Perhaps after this meal we could show you.
I'd like that.
Smiles and pretty much keeps up that attitude for the rest of the evening. She's not subtle about what she wants.
It's like, now, is that before or after our sparring session?
Oh, that will be happening in the room.
I'm loving this. Keep going.
I don't think there's anything more to say after that.
Yeah, I think he gets exactly what what she means.
This is a fade to black moment.
And then
almost.
like all of a sudden I have this feeling that Klingons and Knowles share something else in common as well.
I have to ask, is Q a top or a bottom?
You gotta find that out for yourself.
I think
Okay, fine.
Yes.
I think that's what part of the sparring session is about. Fight for
Figuring
dominance,
out who's on top.
pretty
Yep.
much.
Who's on first?
Third base.
So is there anything you want to cover with Keo and Rex before the whole, the eat dinner and fade to black, or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I imagine there'll be some conversation in the morning, but she's got a one-track mind.
Okay. So what I'm going to need from both of you, like I'll roll for him, you roll for you, are Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to roll one for the room.
That's
Oh,
fair.
Who gets a con save? Holy shit.
You know it's bad when the room gets the con save. We're good.
Shit.
Oh, when you put a shark and a knoll in the same room.
We're about to get it on.
You know
Wow.
how- well, it must
Like
be
it-
perfect because you know how sharks mate, right?
It's like
When
an
a shark-
it's like an AC/DC after party.
That's like my kind of party.
All of a
So-
sudden the refrigerator goes flying out of the window.
So tomorrow morning, when Dust says, "Mommy, what were you doing last night?" and you say, "When a shark and a knoll are very, very horny."
Well, I certainly hope the room rolled better than I did, because I rolled an 8.
Oh wow.
Oof.
Oh,
He rolled
you're
I
a
guess
bottom.
Keo's the bottom.
He rolled a 25.
Oh,
Damn.
like a bottom girl.
I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
Keo's totally
that,
about him.
The room
that tracks with how Keo is. That tracks.
the room rolled a
Keo
2.
just got flexed on.
oh,
The room rolled a
Oh
2.
no! Oh no! Oh no!
Rolled a 2.
you might be paying for damages.
Poor room.
Hey, Tickles,
Is
can I
that
borrow
even a
some
room
money?
anymore?
Little occupied.
Oh man.
So, while that is going on, the babysitting adventure with Dust and Callistra. Dust is slowly looking around the room, kind of like investigating every inch of it, like feeling the bed and kind of pushing down on it and running her hands like through drapes, just like taking the experience of being in a room for the first time. So I have to say, I'm sorry about the whole mother thing earlier. I was just teasing. I know you're technically not my mothers, but
I think you made Keo more uncomfortable than anything.
it was a means to somehow start familiarity with the first two mortals I came in contact with.
I've
So-
had stranger introductions.
Can I ask you something?
What would you like to know?
What's it like to be alive with the threat of death looming over you every second?
Oh,
Straight to the hard questions.
It's a good question. I try not to think about it.
Where do babies come from?
Eggs, apparently.
Eggs apparently, and then magic is cast on him, and then this happens. I'm not trying to remind you of your mortality or anything. It's just something I've been curious about.
Honestly, I don't think about it. If you get concerned with the what happens if, you tend to lose sight of what's going on around you.
What do you think the world would be like without death? If it just stopped?
If death just stopped, we just finished preventing that.
Interesting.
Involved a lich. I assume you know what a lich is.
I know what a lich is, yes.
We just stopped a lich from literally, instead of people dying, he took control of all the souls of everyone who died.
Interesting.
Yeah.
goes back to that
Oddly,
coincidence
everyone is
that was
rather
mentioned.
attached to the concept of death. As much as no one wants to die, the moment you take it away, everyone gets uncomfortable. No one wants to die, but people want the option, it seems.
What if I gave somebody the option to choose when they died? Like death could not take them until they were ready.
I think that eliminates the entire purpose of death.
I guess that would throw things out of balance, wouldn't it?
Most of the purpose of death is you never know what the consequences of your actions are. If you know you can't die, then you can do things that you wouldn't normally do. And then you get insane people rising to power because they know nothing can stop them until a certain point in time.
So it's best to just observe.
Death is a balance.
Let life and death go on as they please.
Death is its own balance because it keeps people in check.
So as somebody who is both life and death, I shouldn't get involved unless absolutely necessary.
If you need to get involved, it should be when someone's found a way to unbalance the natural order of things. So if someone should be able to die and they can't, that's when you probably should be involved.
Hmm.
Like a lich.
Like
Liches are
liches.
bad.
Yes, they are. And
'Cause
they are an affront.
They destroy the balance of everything. And usually hurt many people in the process. I'm sure you might actually know how many, if you thought about it, how many lives were destroyed before their time, courtesy of Vincent.
Approximately 1/3 of that continent. I
And
could.
that is the problem.
I could reverse that. Would returning life to those who had it stolen from them before it was their time break balance?
It could. Because there's no telling what the people who died in that process would have become. You could just as easily bring back a mother, or you could bring back a new potential replacement for Vincent. You don't know.
But shouldn't they get the right to experience life? Not have it stolen from them?
That is part of death, unfortunately.
I'm not sure if I like that.
No one said you had to like it. It's just the way things are.
I will have to think about that.
Sometimes you have to understand that doing nothing is the best thing.
And then sometimes doing something is.
In which is why we killed Vincent. Because he had done something that was an affront to the natural order of things. But what's done is done, and life moves forward. It's the natural progression of time. If everybody who had their life wrongfully taken was brought back to life, then it would throw everything out of balance. The concept of playing God where you shouldn't.
But what if I am a god?
There's a certain level of responsibility that you have to show of being a god. There's a fine line between being a god, a dictator, and a tyrant.
I see. So even if I am sad that those people had their lives taken from them, it would be equally as wrong as to force them back into life.
Yes.
Especially now if they've already found peace. To return them to possible suffering, to have to experience death all over again.
In which case, if they remember everything that happened, they might try to start finding a way to circumnavigate that eventual end.
And that would break balance.
Correct.
And you notice as like you're sitting there talking to her, you can actually see her slowly aging as well, as she was around 6 by the time like she was hatched from that egg. Now she's more like around 10.
Creepy, but you know what? I can live with this.
There's a lot I need to think about. A lot I still need to explore. But I think I'm going to go sleep. If you want to go, if you want to join your friends downstairs, feel free to. I'm not in any danger.
I think anyone who tried to harm you would be in more danger than you ever would be.
Just think of the tree that I touched. Yes.
That would be a horrible fate.
It'd be very painful too, as the body would rapidly feel the exhilaration and pain of age in a matter of seconds.
I'm not going to ponder that. Yet again, part of the intrigue of life is living in the moment and not pondering your inevitable demise.
I will try to stop reminding people of their inevitable demise.
People don't like being reminded they can die, even though they know they can. I know, it's complex and silly.
No, it's actually, it's very simplistic if you think about it. It's like reading a book. You're enjoying the book, you don't want it to come to an end, yet you know the end is right around the corner.
True. Very, very true.
So, unlike books, lives cannot be relived.
Don't talk to Tarshar about that.
Oh, the one who shouldn't be. Yeah, I want to talk to her. She's interesting.
She's read about multiple existences and the timeline resetting, and it's all very confusing and horrifying.
That does not make me happy. That breaks balance.
Yet again, blame Vincent. Oh, and the Fae Queen, but that's a problem for not tonight.
I can end this Fae Queen.
Tempting, but I don't think that's our decision alone.
Cheat code to the end of the campaign, please.
Next season, please.
Why don't we?
Force skip.
Cutscene. But with that, it could be the good end or the bad end.
Oh God. Can we have choices?
You'll never know.
And she kind of like crawls up into the bed and just lays down.
I think I'm going to go and have a drink or two or an entire bottle.
Somebody needs
Or five.
somebody needs an ever-filling cask.
I can buy you one.
It's true.
Does it come from Bimmies?
No.
No.
Good.
There's a certain type of beer paladin that makes them.
I have an ever-filling bag of smoke that makes me forget.
Who
So I don't
wants
know
some
what it
beer
does.
paladin beer?
Forgot you had that.
I forgot you had that too.
Yeah, and every
That
time
was
she
an
opens it,
adventure.
she does too.
Oh,
I forgot
God.
you had. I forgot you had that.
I think
From
everyone
Bimmy.
forgets
Yeah.
because we're not allowed to remember.
Yeah, she opened up the bag like
The
3 times, and every time she did, she was like, someone was like, "You should open up the bag." Okay, opens it up, smoke comes out. Hey, you
Wait.
should open up
Yeah.
the bag. Okay.
The forget me smoke.
Yeah.
I think that means there's only one person here that knows what that bag does.
We could have just done that in the Vincent fight. Like, here, Vincent, catch. Well, what am I doing here?
Well, the thing
Funny
is,
enough, that would have worked.
Are you?
That would have wiped his memory.
Oh my.
It's like, how'd I get here? Why am I a lich?
Long exposure to the forget me gas will wipe out long periods of time in somebody's memory.
Oh,
Is that what happened to the senile lich?
No, Barnaby's just been alive forever.
So basically, what you're saying is we should have just basically chucked the bag.
You should have just hotboxed him.
and then popped him in a freaking like in a semi ball of force.
Yeah, you should have just hotboxed him.
Like,
well, if it worked against Vincent, then we know it works against undead. Ideas for the collector.
Who said the collector's undead?
You don't know shit.
yeah,
Dead tyrant?
yeah,
Don't hotbox the beholder.
yeah.
Please don't.
And meta no meta, you guys don't know. Rose has the key to the front door.
Yep.
He appears as a death tyrant. It doesn't necessarily
That's
mean
true.
he's
Yeah.
one.
That is actually very true. Yeah.
Nobody knows the true identity of the collector. I mean, I do, but
He's like the shadow. No one knows what lurks in the shadow.
Is it
Is it
really
one
the
of the
guy
Guillermos?
from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, is it one of the Guillermos?
no.
Or Del Toros. Del Toros.
It's not one of the Del Toros.
There we go.
It's like you pull back the final veil and it's like, Antonio Banderas. He starts playing the guitar and you're like, oh, we're fucked.
Oh no.
Honestly, if somebody ever made a gunslinger bard, I would allow them to have the guitar case.
Oh my god, dude, that would be epic.
El Scandalo.
So, as you go downstairs to get a drink, those of you who are going down to the casino, the children are in bed. You've had time to dress up a bit for a night of gambling and drinking and adult situations.
I will point out that Char is probably in full evening gown attire.
Tashar's never been to like a casino. She like shows up with like a masquerade, like a little masquerade mask and everything.
Yes, she would. She is now going to show up with the masquerade mask.
Okay. So, gamblers. This is how it works. Those of you who are putting money up, you roll 6 deception checks. Based off of the success or failure is how much money you win or lose. You can lose money, so I hope you are actually bringing money into this situation.
It's deception, you said?
It's deception because
Okay.
you're technically gambling.
Gambling.
And I roll as well because I am rolling for the house. Ooh.
Now, are you rolling for the house for how much it has for money, or?
House has yes money.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
Do we say how much we're gambling, or is it all just kind of like across the board?
Across the board.
Okay. So do you need us to roll now?
Yes, if you are
Oh, okay.
gambling.
So it's 4 d20s, you said?
6.
6.
You're rolling 6 deception checks.
Get the notepad out.
Modifiers do account.
Watch everybody walk out with 350,000 gold.
And banned the rest of the fucking. We need to stop doing this, okay? We can't light the resort on fire, but we can't get banned.
And then all of a sudden you guys just go to like freaking Arcastus and just go on like a mechanical shopping spree.
Oh my God. I saw that, Zoro. The question is, did you beat mine? I'm gonna take a guess. Yes.
Okay.
You did.
So
I'm shitting you when I. Oh my god.
if you've rolled your
I think
60
you're better
20s,
than me.
Zoro,
Hold on. I'm rolling the last 2. God. I
okay,
wish I had proof because I'm not making this up.
I trust
oh my
you.
God. Oh my god.
I don't think anybody here is gonna fudge their role as a player.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Okay,
My first roll's
Zoro.
hilarious.
Zoro.
Come look at mine. I'll come look at yours.
Well, no,
Well, I'm already done rolling
no.
them.
We're running low on
I
time
didn't roll them
here.
all at the same
Oh.
time. I had my
So-
2 d20s
Yeah.
and I rolled them
All right, so-
simultaneously.
Zoro,
Oh, I rolled 6.
Okay.
what was? Go ahead and read off your numbers here.
So 6. Nat 20 for 24.
Okay.
Nat 20 for 24. Nat 20 for 24.
Oh my God.
No fucking joke. 17
Damn.
and 21.
Damn.
Okay.
I've got decent charisma.
So you're banned. That's a guarantee.
Well, my first one,
Caldros.
I was like, oh, it's a 2.
Okay. I'm going to read the dice.
Okay. Well, give me
Then
the totals. Yeah, give me the totals.
You should have charisma too, yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll just say I have a plus 10 to my deception.
Cool.
Oh.
21, 21, 28, 27, 30, 30.
Okay.
So
So
2
it's
nat
last-
20s.
Oh, we're both banned.
And
oh, I'm gonna be so
Tashara,
banned.
does the princess
Oh,
know how
hell
to
yeah,
play
we're
poker?
banned.
So I got an 18, a dirty 20, 4, a nat 20 for 22, 16, a nat 20 for 22.
Oh, we are just like
Holy hell!
high fives all around, guys.
We're
We're
all
working the
banned.
tables.
I also
So-
rolled a 2 to get my 4,
We're all
so.
So you're down.
banned.
You're down on the tables for a
banned.
couple hours.
I'm playing blackjack.
But every now and then, one of you gets escorted out. Doesn't happen at all, like all at once, but like every now and then, those of you who are still in the casino kind of see the other ones being left out or let out. Callie, as you're at the bar having a drink, you notice your friends being escorted out of the casino one at a time.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I'm disappointed in all of you.
I feel like the
Dorktails,
6
thank
is
you for that.
appropriate.
Thank you for that Beefy raid.
This is 100% appropriate.
I feel like the first roll was appropriate because it's like Ash doesn't know what she's doing really. Like she knows of it, but she doesn't really do it often. So she's like, "Oh, I rolled a 2. Okay, that's not great. All right, now I got the hang of it.
It's
Now.
like
I got this.
Ash
I got
just
this."
sitting there and she just like pushes all her chips onto like table. I have this many.
Yeah.
Ash is like, "What am I doing again? Oh, okay. What does this get me?" And they're all just like,
So
yeah.
both Ash and Ashara, you won 200,000. Kaldros, you took 350
Damn.
"Oh my
because
God.
you won every one of those.
Damn."
Ash and Tashara, you lost one.
Only
that
one?
first one.
Damn.
Only
Me and
one.
Cal are tied. Yeah.
So
But-
200.
Yeah.
Both Ash and I rolled a 2 for our
Tickles.
fails too.
Tickles, high
Yeah.
five.
Yeah.
Tickles, high five.
So, as you're being escorted out and you
Oh.
join Callie at the bar, feeling good about yourselves.
Feel good about being banned.
Turok is escorted out.
Ah.
Probably not because he won though. I don't know.
No, if you're losing like that, they'll just let you stay in there.
He was with me though. He was.
So, I won an island.
What? Wait,
What?
What?
did you
Yeah.
win this island?
I have an
What?
island now.
How did you? First of all, totally sucks we got kicked out. I think I was on a roll. I kept seeing the flashing lights. I don't know what it meant, but it was very entertaining. Wait, what? What do
Yeah,
you want an
playing
island?
slots?
I
Tourette's.
there was this robot guy in the center. Thing said that if I knocked him down, I got an island. I broke him. I have an island.
Oh, yeah. Turok's Island.
Rock.
Turk Rock'em Sock'em Robot
That's
and
my
won an
man.
island.
That's my man providing for his family. Y'all called him dumb. Look
They-
at us now. We got an island.
They got
He is dumb. He Rock'em. He did
they
a
got
Rock'em
ma-
Sock'em Robot.
they got mad because I used my axe, but there was no sign that said I couldn't use an axe. So
Oh,
There you
wait.
go.
There
We
we
got
go.
an island. Where is it? And do you have the deed to prove that it's our island?
apparently that's being dropped off to the room in the morning, but I have an island.
Wait, you can gamble in fights?
No, I broke something. I might have to pay for that, but I have an island
think-
now.
I think we have the money to pay for that. Now,
Oh, good.
I won 200,000 gold.
I was gonna talk to you about maybe taking out a loan in your dad's name again and possibly using that. I'm kind of mad.
I mean, I might be able to pay it myself. I got 200,000 gold.
Oh, yeah, it's only 20. That should be fine then.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. We get a fucking island out of it. I'm okay with that.
20 gold for an island.
So
I
20k
think
for an island.
I think once we
Oh.
get the details of where this island is and everything, could be a summer home.
Watch
Could
it be Helios.
be our new home. I'm very excited either way.
Yeah,
giving you Helios.
You got an island. Yeah, that blasted mound of death over there.
We inherited Helios.
Yeah, that would be great. They sold it off as a fixer-upper.
You know what? It's
That's
fine.
what
I'll
happens
just get
when you
all
buy
my
island
ghouls.
sight unseen.
I'll just get all my ghoul friends, and it's just like free labor.
Belloc 2.0 is born.
If they're thralls, I don't think they're your friends. I'm just saying.
No, they're just actual ghouls. You know, they're intelligent enough to move shit.
If they're thralls, they're forced to like you so they can still be friends.
They don't still have a choice.
But
in
it's
the matter.
Turok's Island, and Turok's a ranger. So
No, he's a
might-
barbarian.
Ranger Barbarian.
Ranger barbarian.
He might just
Still.
turn the whole thing into a giant nature preserve, too.
Mhm.
Are you kidding? He's just gonna import a ton of bears so he could punch and suplex them.
Yes.
Oh my god.
be Bear Island.
Do it.
Trained fighting bears. Good.
And so you
So-
throw people at them.
Yeah.
While all
Oh
of
my
this chaos and insanity is happening, Tickles,
Oh God.
you wake up
Okay.
kind of sprawled on a beach chair.
Oh, okay.
Your head is just ringing like you have the biggest hangover out there. And you don't really have any memory at the moment as to how you got there. All you remember is you walked into Bemmy's with Keo, and now it's night and you're here.
Okay.
The beach is sort of empty. There are a couple people like around bonfires and whatnot. But it seems like all the fun and festivities has picked up at the resort house itself. And you remember mention of people gathering at the bar and hanging out, having fun. Some of them were going to the casino. So what do you do?
Well, knowing full well, hopefully, what I did.
You don't remember what you did.
I don't remember what I did. Okay,
No,
so we're going to exclude that part.
Everything is foggy at the moment. You just feel like you've drunk way too much.
Okay. Well, I can't really go to a freaking casino since I'm banned. Fuck. I don't know. You said it's nighttime?
Yeah.
I assume the kids would more than likely be in bed. I don't know. I'll call my husband.
There's no answer.
Oh shit. Okay. That's nice. Okay. Freaking out now. I'm gonna head to the resort and maybe I can find someone.
Okay. So you begin to walk to the resort. It's kind of hard. You're kind of stumbling a bit, but again, you've got that migraine, you got that hangover. You know, you're just happy that you can stay on your own 2 feet. You kind of,
Okay.
it takes some time because the sand is a little weird at the moment. It's like almost you're not used to walking on it.
Okay.
But you finally make it to like some solid stone, and you're still stumbling a little bit, kind of like wobbling back and forth. You kind of like have to hold out your arms every now and then to kind of like T-pose yourself to keep your balance. But you make it into the resort, and across the way you see a couple of your friends at the bar, Barack along with them, all of them enjoying some drinks.
All right. Kind of go up and like, hey guys, boy, do I have a freaking massive headache.
Sorry, do we know you?
No, and it's Tickle's voice. But instead of this little rattling that you've come to know and love, you now see a raccoon. And that is where we are ending for this week.
A legendary race reveals itself.
I love it.
At least they still have opposable thumbs so you can shoot the gun.
And a tail.
Yeah, you have a nice floofy tail.
I do
Pretty
have a
close
freaking
to
tail.
the same size.
I'm a trash panda.
Oh.
Yay!
You're a trash panda. Is that better or worse?
Yeah, but how does that
that's-
affect your stats? I can still
Well, I mean-
see
well, I
raccoons
mean,
using
considering-
backpacks.
Stats don't
No.
change. Stats don't change.
I mean,
I'll say they would
considering,
use
you
pack
know,
tactics
Because
anyway.
it still tickles.
it still tickles.
It was just me, just a different body.
I'd like to
Piper,
think
Piper lives in a
Count-
sewer, so I mean,
I'd like to
Did
think Count
someone-
Ross is not looking, just drinking at the bar. You should go see a medic.
Ash is like, I have an island and I'm rich. Who cares? Go buy yourself something pretty.
Like, I'm rich, biatch. Mer, mer.
Just a random boat comes by. So, yep, that is where we are going to end for this week.
Oh god, that's hilarious.
I love it.
So,
Well, now I can go shopping.
shopping episode next week.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just got divorced. Fuck.
I think
What are you
next
talking
week
about?
is the experimenting with magic items week.
Yeah. Well, experimenting with magic items, shopping, experimenting with those magic items.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Keo.
between everyone getting their new items, Keo getting laid, and then Callie having a daughter, and like all these new stuff that we got, I guess we all got pretty lucky today.
Callie, since you wore those earrings and you've had a bit of time to like
Oh,
mull
Keo.
I didn't
over
put
them.
any
Yeah.
earrings on.
Sorry,
Keo.
Keo, the other K, the other mom. Those earrings, I forgot to tell you, allow you to turn yourself into a fireball.
Yes.
Nani?
A fireball.
You have
Bit
my
of fire
attention.
what?
Literally, you use the earrings and you launch yourself towards somebody and you will detonate like a fireball.
What? Well, that's
Yes.
appropriate for
You
her.
are the Human Torch.
You are.
You are literally the Null Torch.
That's
I
very
already
appropriate for Keo.
have an idea for comboing this with something else I have.
Now, I
Oh,
will say
no.
that you will take damage like a normal fireball. Your resistance do not apply to this. This goes through your resistances.
Okay,
Oh,
so what
no.
you're saying is before I do this, make sure I use Investiture of Flame so I'm immune to fire, since my fire does not go through immunity.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
your fire does not go through immunity, so use that. Because if not, you will be taking the fireball damage.
Oh, freaking Ray.
Oh, yeah, Keo's the perfect person to have that then.
Yeah.
I like this. Now, is it like same distance and damage die and stuff as the fireball spell?
Yep. You launch yourself that many feet forward, and upon
86.
reaching that, you explode.
Nice.
That is awesome.
That's an action, right?
That is an action, yes. No, it's a free action. Let's just make it
Oh.
super OP.
Make it OP, please.
No. But that is going to do it for us tonight. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time here, this is not the only show that we do. We currently have 4 shows in the rotation. Thank you, Zora, for bringing that up. On Monday nights right now, we have No Way Out. And I think we're getting close to the end of that one.
Mm-hmm.
That little mini adventure.
So I've basically set it up so that once you guys reach Delure, that's going to be like the stopping point of that adventure.
And once
I'll give you guys as players more information on that later.
And once we are done with No Way Out, I believe Mass Effect Horizons is making its return.
Yeah, we'll probably take like a week off in between just to get everything back up, especially since you guys leveled
Mhm.
last time and some of you did not level up because I had you guys, some of you level up for the one shot. But yeah, we'll just probably take like a week break in between and then
Yeah, I think
start it back up.
I think I still need to level Brackus up.
Yeah, you and I think Kiara's characters were the only ones that did not play in that one shot.
And then on Tuesday, you have us here on Destiny Forged, which, again, getting close to the end of the campaign. You guys still have a couple things on your side list that you can still wrap up after you decide to end the vacation. So I think the vacation will end next episode.
Yeah.
We'll do like a quick like shopping spree and everything, like cover everything that everybody wants to, and then get back into the chaos.
I mean, that was our extra day anyway, so it was just like, yeah, do something really quick. Then we're like, bye, it was great.
Yep.
And apparently power snap the Fey Queen out of existence.
Right.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to talking to Dust.
Looking forward
then
to
on
everybody.
and then on alternating Saturdays, we have 2 separate games coming up this week. We have another episode of Wayward Wanderers, which is a Pathfinder 2 Extinction Curse campaign that Azerin runs. And then on the other Saturday, we have Withered Wastes, which is a 5th edition post-apocalyptic campaign, which is making its return after about a month hiatus, right? We've been gone for about a month with that one.
Yeah, we just had a lot of life and holidays and stuff. Yeah.
And we need some makeup games.
But yeah, so that is going to do it for us tonight, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will catch you on Saturday for more Wayward Wanderers. Till then, have a good one.